Hello, good morning. Early stream day. Okay, give me one sec to do the swap over here. Ta-da! Okay, there we go. And grab my controller. I forgot to here in the corner. Okay, hold on. Unplug it real quick. I keep forgetting to do this at the start of stream. It doesn't seem to like acknowledge my controller until I unplug it and replug it back in after I start the game, and then it's like, oh hey, you have a controller. Alright. But yeah, hey! I'm back with some Pyre today, and I'm doing an early stream. Much earlier than I usually stream. I like to keep a consistent schedule, but admittedly, when I have a chance to stream earlier in the day, I do, because quite frankly, more people are able to watch when I can do an early stream. It is consistently proven. It's the downside of me living on the West Coast is because everyone's ahead of me in time zones pretty much. So when I get a stream early, I take that chance. I should have about a nice 3-hour time window here. I tried my best to start at 9 AM. I didn't quite make it, but I was close. Let's see. Any updates on stuff? I have an interview tomorrow. I think I mentioned that before. But it's a remote interview. Thank God, so I don't have to waste gas driving to someplace for a job I might not actually get. I should have another interview scheduled soon. A place I applied for, they said that they were going to schedule an interview with me, but they are kind of waiting, I guess, for other interviews or something, whatever it is, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see. I could give a game recap from what happened last time, as long as I remember everything. Well, I guess as the stream title said, we did our first, like, liberation rite last time. Because we had ended the previous stream, like, right before going to Elodiel, which is, like, the last zone where the mountain is, where you do your liberation rites and free one person. I think I see the pros and cons of that being, like, the system of the rites, because on one hand, it's like, it feels like it forces collaboration of like, oh, no, you're not all getting free. You guys have to choose one person to free. Which is an interesting system. I don't know if I agree with it. Considering, like, you have to wait at least several months for the next rites to start again, so whoever isn't freed, they're stuck down there for, you know, God knows how long. Basically, too much time is passing. So we did win the liberation, right? And I chose to free Ruki. It was between him and Hedwyn. They only gave us 3 options. They gave Ruki, Hedwyn, and Jodariel. But I immediately decided against Jodariel because she had said that she didn't really know what she wanted. Whereas Hedwyn and Ruki were very clear about, like, yeah, the moment I get out of here, I have, you know, people I'm gonna go see, kind of thing. And I decided against letting Hedwyn free because on one hand, because I think my character feels closer to him. He's the first person that called my character a friend. And I feel like my character's a little bit, just a little selfish and was like, man, I don't want to lose Hedwyn already. So Hedwyn's sticking around for one more round. My intention is to probably let him go free next because I feel kind of bad for keeping him here longer, but we did get some more backstory with him. So after the liberation rite, it said like several moons passed and we were like waiting somewhere with Sandalwood. Wilfred? I think that's his first name. And we had a conversation between Hedwyn and Pamitha, and we found out who Hedwyn's love is. He had a secret relationship with a harpy, or a harp, sorry, which you could see could go wrong because they were also at war, both races. So, but yeah, he had a relationship with the harp, and Pamitha knew her as well. but it was a very secret relationship. So she was apparently alive still when Pamitha went to the downside. She went to the downside a year after Hedwyn. So, but technically, who knows what's happened to her since then? So I assume once Hedwyn gets out, he's gonna be looking for her. And hopefully she's still alive and they still have a good relationship, you know, but I don't know. That's, God, that would really suck. Cause like he doesn't know if she's alive, and I don't know, I think he's been down here for a handful of years. I had to see if I found that information out yet. Oh, also, this game is more of an RPG than I thought, because after the first Liberation Rite, your Black Wagon can turn into an airship, and you can manually fly it around all of the zones that you had traveled to via like point and click beforehand, which kind of blew my mind. I didn't expect that to happen. And you can like ram into other people who are flying their little wagon airships too, which is pretty funny. So we now have it's like a multi-choice option on which route we take, because like several stars light up. So we get to pick like 1 out of 3, maybe, I think it was 1 out of 3 both times so far, of like spots to go to and people to do rights against. So we did one against the Kerr group. I went against Barker because I wanted to see if he had anything to say about me freeing Ruki, but he doesn't really care that much. We beat him. Oh, they also power up too. So they had more buffs and they had talismans equipped, so it made it a little bit more tough, which I appreciate, but kind of like increases the difficulty as you play. Also, there's a plan that Wolfred has. Basically, he wants us to secretly and somewhat slowly overthrow the Commonwealth. So he's got a rebellious plan. Apparently he owned a stamping press, which is, I think, basically like a printing press, which is of course illegal in the Commonwealth because they ban literacy. So that's what Wolfred was imprisoned for, because he was spreading propaganda from his stamping press. And of course, now that he's down here, he's been slowly attempting to create a plan, capital P plan, which is interesting. So he asked everyone, like, once we get out, like, 1 at a time, to join up again in the Commonwealth and continue working together to overthrow the country, or at least the leadership kind of thing. So it's very interesting. I didn't quite expect that to be a plot point, but it's really cool. Also, I was told I can't leave the downside because I'm a reader, but we'll see what happens. I don't fully believe that it's impossible, but yeah, we'll find out. I think that's about it. We went to I think I landed in the next place. I forget who I was going to go against though, but might as well load it in and see. Bit of Malith. That's where I'm at still. Oh, okay. Next right, Cairn of Hobe. It might be against... I forget who it was against. It was either the human guys or someone else that I decided. We'll have different music. Man, I kind of wanted to read that line a bit longer and absorb what was being said there. Alright, so we've gone into here. Oh, we also have a new thing. We have this, Wolfred's Planner. Which tells us his plan's probability of success, which is funny. Also, apparently we get the year right here. But yeah, it has a record of all the different triumvirates and who's, like, their wins and losses so far, and like little, like, tells you who the leader is. My assumption is this could change if you, like, let's say you went against these guys, the Fates. If you went against them in a Liberation Rite and you let them win, or they beat you, right? Then one of them would go free. So would it be like Dalbert that would go free or something, or his son would go free, right? And if that was the case, then there might be a new leader. That's kind of my assumption. Like this guy, he was the first one the Tempers. They were the ones that we fought in the Liberation Rite against last time, and he was set to go free if they'd won. So I assume if they had won, we would have another character down here that we could meet. I'm very curious at like the depth of this game. As you can see, I haven't lost yet. Knock on wood. Oh, also the Nightwings are apparently very favored. Like hardcore favored. They shall always be favored in the eyes of the 8 scribes. So basically everyone else always has to like try to beat us up to get out. Which, you know, puts a little bit more of a target on our back. And we have a bunch of stuff in this wagon now. Is this? You can poke it. It goes around. Ruki's stuff is still here, which is being adorable. I like how you still have like a memory of that. There's like the sails up here, which is how we fly. A few times. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's... Yeah, I think this will let us fly now. Being here in the Flagging Hands could use to sap most everyone's spirits. Your companions lost hope. God damn it. Ah yes, see? We can take off, so like... Oh. Hold it in. And then we fly! Yeah! Oh, we have like a nice little handy icon. But yeah, we're literally just like zooming down. Oh, hi. We're just zooming down across the map. This is a very vertical map. It's really, really cool. The forbidden cairn of Haub lies below. Not many exiles see fit to cross beyond it. Some fear that the listless remains of Shaq's 6 shoulders shall snatch them up if they attempt to cross. Others simply do not want to pass through to Flagging Hands. Fucking name, I swear to God. The Bone Titan was slain by Hogue the Swallow, the little imp. Amazing. None dared to approach the withered fiend, whose plague had spread half across the valley. Few know its true significance as we do, although your adversaries, the Essence, should be on their way there now. Soon you shall confront them once again. Ah, okay. Oh, we're going after the Essence, led by Tamitha. Because I want more dialogue between her and Pam. Apparently... Shunned. Oh, I see. That's where you want me to land. Oh, or the Lixand. So apparently, Tamitha had a plan to possibly defeat the Commonwealth for good, and Tamitha stopped her. We don't know much more than that. But that's why Tamitha hates her, because she considers her a traitor to the Harps and a Commonwealth sympathizer. So I'm very curious about the reasonings for that. He seems very interested in visiting the mud baths along this route. Jodario expresses an interest in seeing how the wild curs in this vicinity are doing. Ooh. Sure. Wild curs. Yeah, let's go. Do it. You touch down the heart of Jomir Valley, where first you faced the Fate and the Dissident. You briefly wonder where they might be now and how they fare. You now have a little time before having to set forth by land. Nice. Honk. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Sir Gilman! Oh my god. Oh, okay, let's read this. Oh, and we got so many more chapters in this book. A bunch of shit got unlocked. It's fantastic. Lots of reading though. That's partly why I took yesterday off, and I didn't stream last night, is because I wanted to kind of give myself a little bit of a break from all of the reading dialogue that I do in this game. I was also just not feeling the greatest yesterday. I was mentally, very low energy. So it kind of worked out anyway. Jomir Valley. The downside prairie first appears serene. It is not. Okay. The soil there accommodates only the region's brutish native vines and overbrush. The most likely food sources proved poisonous. Thus we journeyed further north. The climate there grew fouler to my senses, though the cur Jomir found it amenable. The sprawling valley, pocked with long evaporated lakes, gives evidence to the monstrosities which roam this land. We found the region's western edge to be more pleasant on the whole. There we found sources of fresh water, whereas over to the east, we found the edge of the land's most hideous decay. Yeah. But yeah, we have like, so all the scribes wrote different chapters in here. Celestial landmarks, Forsaken lands, so this is more of different regions in the downside. Oh, specifically the races and ethnic groups. This is the locales. Locales. This one is surviving the downside. I have to spend more money to reveal more of that. This one is prevail over your adversaries through more pages. The exile group. Oh, this is about the triumvirates, yeah. Specifically the Commonwealth. Okay. Yeah, we have like a bunch of lore we can slowly discover. So I'm just considering new insults, huh? Why hello, my lovely reader. What might I do for you? You wanted me here for us. Not a problem. Simply indicate who's to be my student for the time. Come, Sir Gilman. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Sir Gilman. This will be a good practice round. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct. I put a little stock in him myself. No, let us bring him forth. Poor Gilman. Soon, Sir Gilman appears in heat of the summons. Master Raider, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? We don't even answer him, we're just like, get in the book. Apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. I think that's the same sentence every time. Listen well, Worm, you answer to me here. As you will, Your Highness! Your Highness, I like the sound of that. Though flattery shall get you nowhere here. Demonstrate your competence to me then, Worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, Your Highness, this knight accepts this challenge. God, what a good character. Oh boy. We gotta... Oh! Ooh. Incredible. I have to get used... I have to get better at Gilman. Oh, you're the tree guy! Right. Meow. Oh, I should try the saluting thing! I've never done that before. Maybe I can't do it. Oh! He can! I don't really know what saluting does, though, to be fair. Wow, stay away from me! Yeah. Yeah. I might get beat up on this one too. But how did that one escape? What? Oh! Alright, I just need to do it one more time. Just gotta be super fast. Ah, fuck, I hit the... I might be back in time to stop this goal. Oh! I fell for it. Oh, yeah, they got it. Oh. And she won the last one too when I was doing it for... What was it? Might have been Headwind? Yeah. Laughable. The worm lacks any concept of his foolishness. I would tell you not to waste my time, Worm, but the truth is that my time is there for you to waste. Do you think you could do better than that? Yes, of course. Have I tried the Jack shot? You know what? I haven't. Maybe that's Sir Gilman's best move, the check shot. Sandra's very patient. I mean, she is stuck here, so doesn't really have much else to do, unfortunately. Boink. There we go. Oh! For some reason I keep thinking the barrier is gonna stop it, but it does not. Ah! That's right, I don't have any aura at first. There's like a few seconds time. Yes. Got her. Oh, you have like a... This tree guy is hard to... There we go. Oh! Me? There we go. I don't quite remember all the tree guy abilities. But they're kind of annoying to deal with as a worm. Damn. Fucking... Ooh. Okay, well it blocked that one that time. That's weird. Okay, just need to do it one more time. Oh, Jesus. Get away from me. I keep forgetting that that text up there is... Can you stop coming over here? Yeah, there you go. There you go, perfect. No! Okay. Oh. Alright, there you go. It's like I can't really think about it, I just have to go for it. Huzzah! This night prevails! I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Alright, so he's gonna get a special item. Master Rita, this knight is humbled after having passed that sorceress test. Oh, by the skills of the Under King Auras, what is that you have? Received Auras' scale for completing Sir Gilman's trial. And 10, Sir Gilman jumps farther than usual, 30% more. That's cool. Under King laughed aside deep wounds and fought and fought and fought. Cool. Alright, so we got a new item for him. I don't know if I'll equip it just yet. Alright, let's explore. Take some of the afternoon to survey the area with Jodario. You observe many curs off in the distance, driven half wild from the heat. They are resorting to their pharaoh ways, unconstrained now by the Commonwealth bylaws. A certain kind of freedom, perhaps. There's nothing you can do for the creatures. The sight of them makes you all too eager to return to the wagon and immerse yourself in your vocations. Oh, vocation time. That's kind of a shame. They're like going crazy out here. Yeah. Talk to someone in here too? Hold on, who's in Hoomst? Oh, hi. Hello. You find Jodario seemingly deep in thought. You consider whether even to bother her. Yes. Your presence is not unwelcome, Raider. Remain a moment, please. She stares at you for some time. Yes? Oh shit! Oh, we're getting lore. Today marks the beginning of my 16th year in exile. 16! Okay. So you've been here quite a while. You look back at her and remain silent. You sense that all she wants from you right now is for you to listen. I have kept count. Put notches on this breastplate of mine for each passing day. Notice how much it has frayed. 16 years, reader. The orphans whom I fostered will be long since fully grown. She fostered orphans? Is that why she knows Hedwyn? Some of them are likely gone. Many of them spoke of how they longed to one day serve with me on the bloodboard. Sometimes I cannot help but wonder, if I were still captain, would I have protected them? Would I have made a difference? I think not. The Commonwealth and the High-Wing remnants, they have fought eternally, though such as I have come and gone throughout the age. I catch myself feeling pity for my years, but then, had I remained there on the blood border, it is unlikely I would have lived to see this day. Interesting, introspection there. She looks at you again. Do you know why they cast me down? I was a decorated captain. They said that I was the best. She closes her eyes a moment before she continued. One day, it was a standard patrol, but I ran across a pack of harp fledglings, fully armed and preparing for a strike, but all on their own. They were nothing for my regiment. We ensnared them all and I took them in. Considerable prize. They were not yet conditioned and could be made to talk. Oh yeah, I see where this is going. When the order came down that they were to be executed, I could not bring myself. The Commonwealth, priding itself on mercy, committed such acts through one such as me. It was unconscionable. I don't think I'm saying that word right. I was gonna say, so... okay. So the Commonwealth, as she puts it, prides itself on mercy, right? Which is why they have this whole exile system for crimes. And yet that mercy apparently does not extend to enemy soldiers, right? They're like, they're fine ordering their own army to execute people. Yeah, come on. So I thought then, at least in my younger years, I let the damn birds go. Made no claims as to the contrary and turned myself in. I was cast down the following week, 16 years ago. Thus my enemies had the last laugh in that exchange. If I were faced with the same choice again today, do not know for certain that I would have chosen just the same. Now then, I shall go and mark this occasion as I have always done. Be well, reader. She heads off out of the wagon alone. Oh. Yes! Bio update. What is this? Wait, hold on. Singing sands. The so-called singing is the sound of countless screeching wheel mites. Keepsake from Jomir Valley. All singing to me. Her biography, yes. Here we go. Astral sign Cateriast. She was born on the 23rd of 12th moon, suggesting she is ambitious but also discontented. Okay. Crime insubordination. She disobeyed a direct order to execute enemy combatants of the High-Wing remnants. Insurrection. Her alleged motive. Ha! The records state that she showed flagrant disrespect for the proper chain of command. Jodara has survived for 16 years in the downside thus far. Good lord. Okay, I also still don't know how long Hedwyn's been here. So you learn more about the characters the longer they're with you, right? My impression is I'm not going to learn anything else about Ruki because he's been liberated. And I don't know if this game has like a continuation outside of the downside, you know? He's been exiled for 3 years. Oh, this is her past, the Talon. The fiercest squadron in the High-Wing remnants is the reason the blood border is thusly named. Unable to stop the talons of the High-Wing remnants, the Commonwealth sought to destroy them from within. Alright. So... what do I want to do? I want to study in private? Forge? I think let's study in private. Let's do like a party-wide buff. Alright. So I've done... as to the other aspects to unlock this. Okay. Each point of hope slightly reduces your fellow exile's banishment duration. Maybe I should do this because we lose hope a lot more quickly than anything else. Let's go for the hope. Let's even it out. I think this is all the same dialogue. You gain the reader's influence. Spirit! Each rank raises your fellow exiles' hope, making them return from banishment orb. Yay! Good job. We all need a little bit more hope. Alright. Oh, we're just going straight to the cairn, huh? Oh, Tabitha! Oh my god, look at this little guy. He's got like a pit bull. Not a pit bull. Reminds me of a pug, his face. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon, here in the dusty wastes of Jomir Valley. Exiled curs run the sand-swept fossil wasteland. Oh! You let it in and offer some light refreshment, as Ruki would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him? Did he send us a letter? Ah! You learned Ruki's past transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was even offered a well-appointed home and place of business. Oh my god, please don't tell me something bad happened to this guy. It must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle that Ruki always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhat reluctantly however, he refused the gifts! Instead, he tracked down Wolford's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. Aww. Good job, Ruki. The last bit of the message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word from something Ruki said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else." You thank the messenger in for the report. Soon it has all your companions talking. We can hear from— I kind of assumed that we would never hear from them again. It seems that Greentail had himself a conscience after all. She's smiling. Ah, the noble Ruki! He sets a shining example unto us all. Diesel's happy to learn that Ruki joined the revolution in the Commonwealth. Good job. Good job, Ruki. Hard to believe he would have turned down living in that kind of luxury, though maybe he got used to it out here. The days aren't quite so bright without him, though. Sounds like he's doing well out there. Don't you think he must have been sad to turn down a house? I hope he isn't sad. The news of Ruki's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Yeah! Oh my god. The messenger imp accepts some scraps to eat from you and rushes off. Good job. Good job, little guy. We gained hope! Wish Ruki luck! Good job, Ruki. Ooh, we got more pages. More books. Oh, what is this? Xylobones! Would that we could all become musical instruments ere our bones turn to dust. A keepsake from Jomir Valley. Wait, so we have two keepsakes. Well, incredible. They really had a lot of fun putting together this little hub, huh? Honestly, I think having this more point and click isn't quite the right word, but it kind of quite literally is point and click in here, right? This sort of visual novel point and click style for this hub lets them put a lot of elements in here that might have been harder to do were the game like completely 3D, had a lot more like movement happening, you know? Alright. The scribe's deeds. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness, thus I refrained from detailing our exploits across the land, save to say that they were numerous. Know that only through our combined strength of arms and wit did we withstand this savage land, such were the monstrous dangers that it posed. I came to see that all the terrors which I heard at bedside in my youth were based entirely in fact. So great they were they blotted out the sky. That's terrifying. Such was the evil that we vanquished, that the remnants of it yet shine under the stars, and in the end, it was the stars which guided us toward our truest calling. This is... That was for here, right? Price collapse, down the river, wow. This is like, there's so many chapters in this one. He scribes deeds. Yeah, okay. Then here. Oh! The Cairn of Haub. In the words of Luscorian. Oh yeah, this is from him. How ironic that the shattered remnants of the Bone Titan Shax's 6 shoulders, which once stood vigilant over the archway into the flagging hands, remain now as forbidding as when that horde monster still possessed unnatural life. That is a long sentence. After little Haub dispatched the Bone Titan in a feat of ingenuity, Shax's pieces fell onto the valley floor, forming a set of standing stones which Haub marked. Further, traces of the Titan's glacial blood coagulated into perfect frozen drops, which still shimmer in the darkness. That's cool. 6 shoulders seem to start reanimating when the stars above him dance a certain way. Paint the sigil then in the shining light. Starts reanimating. Okay. Right. The 2. I don't know if I have anything to sell. Oh, I have a mushroom. Oh, hey, you guys, you know, you just missed some other customers and I sold them some of my best stuff. No better than stuff I sell you, but if you run into some guys with good stuff, you know how they got it. Burning Promise. After dousing the adversary's pyre, the bearer earns a reward up to 3 times. 5 soul, huh? Promissory note once owed to a bog dweller, enchanted to withstand tampering. Get tampered with. Oh wow, Scoop of Stardust. 50. What do I have here? I'm not gonna sell the scale. I'm gonna sell this though. Take it. Hold on, do I have any more mushrooms? You guys again sometime soon, maybe, okay? Because I gotta say, you're my favorite customers I had all week. Damn. Fuck those other guys, huh? No, we don't have any more mushrooms yet. Damn it. Okay, we have 16 gold. I'm not buying anything. I know I have Jomir's Fang and Ruki's no longer with me, but I don't want to sell that. I could sell this maybe, but and we're fine. We're fine. You guys didn't see nothing, huh? Alright. It's right time. The afternoon is just beginning to give way to nightfall as you and your companions finish making preparations for the coming rite. For all the ceremony, you realize Pamitha is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw her was shortly after the Black Wagon came to rest here at the Cairn of Haub. She returns just as you are beginning to plan to search for her. She's already dressed up. Sorry to have worried you there, Rita darling. Just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go and spread my wings a bit and shake away the nerves. She is holding something back. Don't you get in my head. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, damn it. Damn you, reader. Get out, get out, get out. She knows that I can do that. Anyhow, it looks as if the show's about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. As Pamitha departs, you see she is right and the stars above begin to shine. So she is holding something back, but she's good at not thinking about it either. You know she's about to face her sister Tamitha once again, and you accept that it is a very private matter between them. Oh yeah, they're gonna have like buffs this time.
Hear me, you exiles of the Night Wings. The 8 scribes summon you to the Cairn of Haub. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the Essence. Reduce their pyre to a smolder and step closer to freedom. Now prepare yourselves.
The winged exiles of the Essence take position opposite your own companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pamitha, come forth, no trickery this time. She appears as asked, though remains silent as her blood sister studies her for a time. Pamitha then reaches for her mask. You look wary to me, sister. Oh, too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. The two of them say nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they are thinking. The High Remnants all seem to be very mentally acute, trained as they are from birth. Soon enough, Pamitha cuts through the tension, her tone light as ever. So, given any further thought to my proposal then? I have. And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides, your comrades there, surely you give them pause. Even now they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But We'll cut it with the stand ring, Pamitha. It's very unbecoming, you know that. And you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you proposed to me. She dons her mask once more. Okay, so they like met in secret. As she rejoins the other exiles of the Essence, Pamitha hesitates before returning to your group. I told her she could take my place. That would keep her up to date about our progress, and that she could take my place if ever it was time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing, she refused, and for another, well, I better tell you later. For now, remember, you can count on me. I'm sure Jodariel is like, hey.
Who shall conduct this rite?
Ooh, Tamitha's bio is updated. What do we got? Oh, we know. Oh, wow, we know more of your. Oh, shit. She was born on the 1st of Second Moon, suggesting she is a trendsetter for the future. Crime? Terrorism. She orchestrated numerous deadly attacks against the Commonwealth and its borders. Alleged motive? Hatred. The record shows she was remorseless and determined to see the Commonwealth in ruin. She's been here for 7 years. We don't know how long... Commonwealth sympathizer. We don't know how long, Ametha's been here, right?
Your choice?
Yeah, we still don't know how long she's been here. Last time I fought the Essence, I couldn't have Jodariel because Pamitha was like, I'm going to be doing this. I'm kind of curious if Jodariel would be a good match against them or not. The harps are pretty quick. Or they're very, mobile, I should say. I should pick some people with... I should pick Faye. She has a lot of, inspiration, that's what it's called. She has a lot of inspiration, and so does Tizo. We have Tizo. Doing bonus damage? Let's put Tizo. Tizo. Faye. Then... Jodariel also has a little bit of inspiration. But I'm just concerned she might be a little too slow for this. Ugh. What are your buffs here? 5 seconds after banishing an adversary, Pamitha moves faster than usual. And if she gets banished while that's active, she returns twice as quickly as... I mean, I kind of feel like... I think I should choose Pamitha. We're gonna do it.
Pamitha. The choice is cast.
You still put your faith in me then, reader darling, even knowing I could slip free of your influence if ever I so chose. Oh, okay, now I feel better at picking her. Then I shall have to do my part as well. Faceless wastrels of the Commonwealth, the pain and loss of your defeat this night shall reverberate not only in your hollow hearts, but in the homeland that abandoned you. Are you quite sure it has to be this way then, sister? There is no compromise here, Pamitha, not for traitors to my country or my blood. Damn. I understand, then so be it. Oh, I didn't even check the extra buffs they have. Oops! I'm sure it'll be fine. Get him, Tizo! What? I ran out of stamina. Bonk. What? No! Oopsie. Shut up! Oh shit.
A favorable start.
There we go. Oh, they have an extra buff to their Pyre, I see. Get out of here. Made it. You seem so distracted, Pamitha. Is there something more you wish to say to me? Words you feel that I am owed, perhaps? Pamitha stops at this and reaches for her mask. Oh dear. I'm glad I picked her for this fight. I'm sorry for what I did to you, sister. For what you did to me. Your apology rings as hollow as your plumage. You might rehearse it further upon every last survivor of the Hymene remnants. Now, no more talk. Man.
Such hatred spewing constantly from Tamitha, yet here in exile, she is not but talk.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. What? No! I got stuck on the wall! Ooh. Oh, she got past me. I have to get better at
This is the road.
That didn't hit him? Poor Tizo. Oh. Don't. No. Wow. This bitch. Bam. There we go. I have to remember that I can do that. Good job, good job. You're so close to 6'9".
Perhaps you are worthy.
Don't mind me. Oh shit! I got so distracted. That was totally valid. They're so quick, and I get really distracted by that. Alright, bye.
Empire weakens. Do you believe you can prevail in this?
Yes. Oh shit. Oh shit! I forgot. Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, no, girl! Probably shouldn't do this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There we go. No! God! No! No! Get away from me! No, I can't get him in time! Oh boy.
You seem unable to stop these people.
No! Oh my god.
Well, now that was exciting.
There we go, there we go, there we go.
Their flame has died a little.
The first actual race since I've started today, you know. Just get away from me! No! The ball!
You haven't.
Do stop! Oh shoot! I was trying to get away in time, but I could not. I could lose. That'd be interesting.
Adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own.
Oh shit! I fucked that up. I often forget, to my extreme detriment. Oh shit! Get away from me! Oh, yep, they got me. Wow, that's the first time I've ever lost a right. I was so bad.
And thus more glorious.
All the power to them. I was fucking up so many times in that.
Shall be better next time. Hmm?
Oh. Man. I feel like I definitely should not have lost that, but I was so disjointed in that entire right, man. You and the Nightwings may have experienced your first defeat, but this is not the end. What if the game just ends? Rather, this is an opportunity for you and your fellow exiles to press onward. Tizo, for example, learned a valuable lesson this night. Worship enlightenment gained from surviving a tough situation. Recorded only this one time. Through failure, do we tend to learn the most valued of lessons, provided we survive? Yeah, as long as you don't die. So too has Faye, not in spite of the setback with the essence, but because of it. And Pamitha is no exception. She's gained more insight here as well. Your fellow exiles all shall gain enlightenment and learn and grow from what has transpired. That's really cool. And your story shall continue. The choice of whether to accept such outcomes now and all through your quest is to be yours alone. But like, I could save Scum if I wanted or something. Unimpressive, Hamatha. What good is your offer to show me favor in the liberation rite if I could just as well prevail against your comrades on my own? It would be different then, though I suppose that you won't reconsider. You know that I cannot. You are always obstinate, but in that regard and all others which count for anything, you are inferior to me. Remember that. Wow, bitch. What you offered is meaningless to me. I shall free myself without your help or that of anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait, one of your comrades, the Essence. You must need them at least. Mincing my words as ever, Pamatha. Know that I do love you in a way. Is that what you wish to hear? In a way. You know it's not good when someone's like, I love you in a way. But my purpose is plain, and you stand in its way. You are a fool to think that my freedom is my goal. My freedom is a means toward an end, the likes of which you would never abide. You think that you could sway from me my purpose, Pamatha? Pamatha remains silent for some time. No, I think that you would struggle to destroy the Commonwealth no matter what it takes. No matter if, in doing so, you are destroyed instead. Just so. So then you understand me after all. Pamatha does not turn to watch her blood sister depart.
There is much to learn from this experience. The moon-touched girl has greater understanding than it seems.
Nice. So Tamatha is pretty driven. She's like, hey, even if I get out of here, I'm still gonna spend every waking moment trying to destroy the Commonwealth. Like that's, I strongly get the impression that's not going to change. Even though Pamatha kind of wants her to have a different perspective, sometimes you can't force other people to have a different perspective or to change, you know? Alright. Play things to orbit farther and faster than usual. Automatically restore the order no one has it. I think I want to do this. I can go to this one. Hey! Nice.
Tizo appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
Tizo just had a flash of inspiration about his role in the rites as part of the Nightwing. About Tizo. Manage adversaries in a much wider area. Would actually be kind of nice. After casting his implode ability, Tizo returns much faster than usual. Actually, that would be really nice. You know what? Yes. We'll do that one.
Until the next rite.
Check Volfred's planner to see how you and all of the competing triumvirs are faring in the rites. I'm very curious after that last one. Hi, Mazrum. This is work, right? You're not slacking off? Yeah. Hey, if you have me on a second monitor, that's fine. You are totally still working. As long as you have work on one monitor. That's how that works, I'm pretty sure. After the Nightwings failed the rite against the Essence just barely... Okay, I'm pretty sure this text does change every time. You return to the wagon to recover and plan your next move. Time has come to search the stars again and determine where the rites shall take you next. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Where should we go next? Honestly, it's a little less about the location and more about who I'm going to be fighting. That's what's making my decisions. We could go to Goal. Oh, not these guys. Oh, I hate these guys. I just don't find them as interesting as other groups. Dalbert! I kind of want to go there. On the Withdrawn. Hold on, let me see how everyone's looking right now. We finally got our first loss. The Tempers have 6 wins. They've had the most amount of wins so far. Who's had the most losses? The Fate and the Essence. Surprisingly, the Essence have won against me and someone else. Take a break in a. minute or so. Ooh. I kind of want to go after the Fates because I want to talk to Dalbert again. Okay, I'm going. I want to go see Dalbert's group again. Yeah, this is a pretty zone. Whee! Your next adversaries are to be the Fate, headed by Dalbert Oldheart and his son. They show unyielding respect to a tradition which shows them no such love. He then shares with you details he attained of your next adversaries. Dalbert Oldheart, an adversary who showed you respect and even generosity. Despite his advanced age, he has also made a formidable opponent, he and his son. The so-called Almer the Helpless, ever present at his father's side. He was abandoned as an infant before Dalbert found him and raised him as his own. This is one of my favorite bits of the whole game. Dalbert taught his son everything he knew of his cultural heritage as a descendant of one of the Alpha Chiefs thought to be descended from Jomir Manymane himself. However, his more vocal attempts to preserve old Kerr traditions in the Commonwealth often fell on deaf ears, or even roused the anger of officials. Oh. One day, he insisted on celebrating Fang Song against the wishes of his family. His family's caution was well founded in this case, and he was taken into custody. What the fuck? Fang Song, an old Kerr holiday in which a single pack of Kerrs vanquished an entire Imperial brigade. And Jomir's jaws and Jomir's many manes ran red that day. Oh, I have thoughts about this. I gotta take a break though. I'm gonna take a break. I'll come back. I'll give some thoughts, and then we'll continue this a little bit. So hold on, the music's gonna change. But I leave you with this! Okay. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Pause the pleasant menu music, and then... Ta-da! Alright. Okay. Man, I gotta stretch. Okay, so this Fang song. This is an old Kerr holiday. This is interesting because not only does the Commonwealth... Okay, a few things. The Commonwealth bans literacy. The Commonwealth is explicitly stated to be formed of many different ethnic groups and races. And yet the Commonwealth also apparently bans cultural holidays from said races. I have thoughts. As for Almer, as his father was led away, he put up enough of a fight to where he wound up sharing his father's cell and soon enough his sentence. Okay, so he was... Yeah, so he was adopted in the Commonwealth. Wow. And the downside, their faith brought them in contact with a pack of spiritual curs residing in Jomir Valley. In time, they became acquainted with the rites and helped to revitalize the long-struggling triumvirate known as the Fate. Oh nice, okay. They have since struggled on, at times flirting with freedom, though seldom getting within striking distance. Yet still, they long to find a way to return to their ancestral home and family. They're the only group that I feel like I might want to let them win on a liberation right. Should they succeed in all of this, only one of them would be returned. They must know that by now. Either way, you shall see them again soon. Please rest yourself for now, while dark of night remains. Bid the lone minstrel good evening. It is too late to take flight, so you make plans to rise at dawn to continue your travels. We rise at dawn. Oh, hello, Pamitha. Despite Pamitha's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say, not a damn word. If she weren't my blood sister, I should think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes her head. I should apologize to you and everyone. I saw out Tamitha when asking your leave. Figured I would rather seek forgiveness and permission, you understand. My attempts with Tamitha didn't amount to much, as you well saw, so at this point, I'm hopeful you'll be more accepting of apologies than she. Well, tell me something, Reader darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You may know better than I do at this point. Tamitha wishes to know where you think her loyalties lie. I think you trust her. Loyalty has to be earned. You believe she will stand with the Nightwings. Admit to having reservations. She has made quite clear that her priority is to her blood sister. I do trust her. My character is just very trusting amongst the people in this group. You expressed to Pamitha that you do not view her efforts to make peace with Tamitha as being contradictory to the group's larger goals. You understand why she did what she did. Yeah. She says nothing for a while. It's kind of you to say, darling. May the others see it with such generosity, but if they don't, you need but tell me to depart and I'll be on my way. However, I have a promise that I wish to make to you. You let me stay and I'll see this through with all of you, no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care too, darling. Despite Pamitha's disappointment with the outcome of her confrontation with her blood sister, you sense she is less troubled now after your brief conversation. That's good. It is good. Sandra's pacing aimlessly. Reddick's keeping quiet. Wolfred's nowhere to be found. Dario. Off on her own? Edwin's helping Faye with something. Pamitha's on the roof. Sir Gilman's admonishing himself. Dude, no. Faye, fixing something with Edwin. He's fast asleep. Oh, mushrooms! It cracks me up that we have these portholes with the fish outside them, even though we're not sailing. Alright, let's continue. Take off! Oh, I keep forgetting I have to hold the button now. Alright. See if we can crash into any other friends as we go up. Anything down here that I missed? I don't think so. I don't see any other points of interest right now. Whee! Bonk! Ah. So the night wings darken our skies once more. We suffered much from the defeat you handed us last time. Good! Asshole. So our next encounter on a sacred site, I told you to stay out of our way. Get out of my sight. Oh no, that's... I think that's a chastity. I gotta forget. I'm slowly trying to memorize the symbols. Might take a while. Oh, the essence right there. Chillin'. I want to come here. Tariq was like, we should stay away from this place, and I want to go there. That's like the Kalm or something or other island. Ah, so pretty. Oh! The hidden glade of Lu is nigh impossible to find on foot, though. There it lies below us, protected even now by the enchantment of Lu's Scolorian 100 mines. I understand the river named for him is very famous in your commonwealth. Not that river Scolorian opens wide, not very far from here. River Scolorian, the largest river on the other side, which cascades down eternally to the downside. Oh! Begone to distant lands beneath our own, more suited to your kind. Odd. It was there that the limbless Arizek was defeated, turning the region lush and livable, at least for certain denizens. Although, of course, not everyone believes this. The Root Titan. Arizek yet lives, a husk, a single foul seed, still rotting where once something mighty stood. Your adversaries, the Fate, must be working to find the way even now. Good fortune you're right against them, reader. Thanks. Dude. Anything over here I can see? Isn't it the year of the fire horse now? I'm just saying, horse, fire. Okay. This also looks like a horse. There. Needlefield. Sir Gilman believes the conditions here are right to train in the ways of the Sea Dominion. They suspect he might find something of value along this route. Let's go here. Your wagon touches down in Black Basin, where you first met Volfred and Pamitha as well. Oh, yeah. You briefly wonder what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you consider what to do with the remains of the afternoon. Ooh, the crystal seeks Pamitha. Let's go. Black Basin. The continent we call Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart, arriving upon blackened, molten crags, tolerable only by the harp Triesta. We pressed onward toward a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial. Deep in its roots and noxious crevices lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history, but we had little time to excavate, for our supplies by then were thin. Further, we were lost. Our best attempts at circumnavigation had all failed. It was Lu Scolorian who reached out at last unto the stars, and they revealed the way. Then we at last could see the sacred Mount Elodial there in the distance. Cool. Alright, Sandra. Actually, what's on your mind? Ah, my best friend in all the world, come to visit me again. Does it make you uncomfortable, perhaps, that I should call you thus? Perhaps you think that you do not yet know me very well, but I know you just fine. You reveal a great deal to me when you come visit me like this. You're not the only one who can sense things in others, you know. One learns to read a bit when forced to suddenly appear within a book for 837 years or so. Especially if one is wont to pry a little, you understand, for it gets rather boring in here. I know all about you. A crippled scholar who vowed to help his friends be free again, only to end up spending all his time talking to an apparition stuck in a stone. Alright, girl. Oh, I know about your loves, or lack thereof, about your favorite pastimes, certain habits you may be somewhat loath to admit. Fear not, of course. I use this special knowledge only as means to entertain myself, I think. And if you don't like it, why, just keep your distance, like so many of your predecessors. As for the other Beyonders, they are a race to me. As they must seem to all those idiots with whom you consort, I cannot confide as easily with my own kind as I am able to confide in you. But I suppose that I've said too much. Thank you as ever for the visit. You've given me a lot to think about, more than you know. Oh boy. Stop laughing. Alright. I'm always prepared to cut your idiots and their egos down to size. Who shall it be? This one. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Panatha. Oh, you mean that feisty harp? She may yet be taught some manners, I should think. I shall attempt to bring her down to size. Let us bring her forth. Soon Panatha arrives in heat of summons. You called for me, reader darling. Ah, it's that crystal. Then let's hash it out. I'm ready. Hash it out like hash browns. Hash browns. The apparition Sandra appears, unfastens her mask. Listen well, harp, you answer to me here. Ooh, a bossy one. Sure then, go on and tell me more. Such a delightful student for a change. Come then, let us see what you can do. Left to your own devices. Save your reader's vigilance, of course. Let us show her what she wants to see then, reader darling. Who are we? Oh shit, balls! No, my... Speaking of balls... Oh, there goes me. They're probably gonna get it. Oh! Oh! What? Damn. Oh! I hit my soar button a little too late. Nope. Oof, okay. I need 3 goals. Oh, fuck. I forgot. I forgot I have no other goalkeepers. What? Okay, okay, just one more. Just one more. Damn. Got him. Yay! Good job, Panatha. Now, is everybody happy? Oh, happy as can be, my doubtless pretty harp. So good of you to ask. On top of that, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. You have my congratulations, both of you, and to your lovely reader. I'll be gone from here, before I have any second thoughts. Give me the goods. You know, not everyone could leave who wanted. Seldom would be the opportunity to rise. Thus to be organized, those striving for the chance. I didn't see the rest of it. Anyway. My, that Sandra could sure use a massage or something. So angry, isn't she? God, I could use a massage. Hey, what's that you have there, darling? Triesta's plume. Ooh, pretty. While flying after dousing the adversary's pyre, Panatha may instantly return and deals +3. Damn. Hell yeah. She could no longer fly, and yet her tears she shed for her assailants, for they could cry no longer. Man. Okay, I kind of think I want her to have that now. What does she have right now? Moon Crest? Yeah. I think I want you to have this. Oh. Sure. now. Alright, let's search for some valuables. You and Faye spend much of the day searching through the thick underbrush of Cinderroot until at last... Oh, have I found something? I found something! Found shave wood! Let's consult at Slug Market. Ooh, for 71? Hell yeah! Oh. Hello, Faye. Faye seems to be talking to the Black Wagon's walls again, though this time something seems to have come over her. Little brother, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? You are unsure whether to check in with her or leave her be. Faye would not be here if she lacked the capacity to work through her problems. Concern of her is such that you'd best check in to make sure she's alright. I'm gonna wait and listen. Since now is not the time to interrupt, and that Faye is on the verge of confronting some long dormant emotions which she ought to face. They always said there was something wrong with me, but they wouldn't really tell me what. They wouldn't say, they said that I was moon-touched, but so what? Those deemed impaired by Commonwealth standards, or very different in a negative sense. So then the scribes, they called me here, the other ones who brought me here, not those people. They were so cruel, they were always so cruel. I didn't have a little brother at the time, not one that I recall, really, although so much of it back then I can't tell how much of it I dreamt. Most of it I didn't want it to be true. But I remember that they threw me out. They decided they would throw me out and let the scribes take care of me. They said, the scribes, they would take care of me. So very quiet here, and then I was all alone again, although I think I liked it more, being alone down here than being alone back there. Everybody's alone down here, and so it makes me feel less alone somehow. Back there, why I would sometimes see families, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, but here, there was hardly anyone at all. But I knew that I was closer to the scribes. I knew that they were in the sky above, and I did search for them up there, you know, and then one night I found them. I saw the stars and they were falling to the ground, and I thought, why is it the scribes themselves are crying? Are they sad? And maybe are they sad for me? Well, that was when I first saw you, little brother. With your help, I would think they'd get closer to the scribes. That way, maybe they could answer all my questions, don't you think? I'm so very glad I found you and the others. I'm finally not alone. I'm finally not alone, and more importantly, I think sometimes I even feel that way, that I'm not alone. Maybe, as we get closer, I'll start to feel that way more often, being here or being anywhere with you and all my friends. She falls silent. Though you were concerned for her at first, you sense that now she's at peace. Aww. I'm glad I just listened. She wanders off, paying you no notice in the least. You at least have a better understanding of her now. You know, some people I feel like I can speak their dialogue really quickly and it works, and other people, when I attempt to do it, I stumble over it. It's so weird. Magma mug! Is this a lava lamp? Provides a bit of warmth on cold nights and something at which to nod and stare. Oh! Color change. It's a lava lamp. His biography. Yes, tell me! Somehow I learned how long she's been here. I don't think she said exactly 2 years, did she? She was born on the 19th of 11th moon, suggesting she is driven and fixated. Crime? Vagrancy. Oh my god. She failed to meet basic cognitive standards and had no place or family in the Commonwealth. That's fucked up. Alleged motive? None. The record states she demonstrated a thorough lack of understanding of her wrongdoing. She's fucking homeless, guys. What the... Christ. They survived for 2 years in the downside this far. So I know how long her, Jodariel, and Gilman have been here. I think Tisa's always been here. Alright. Oh, immediately going to the Glade of Lou. God. I hope I do well enough in the right. En route to the Glade of Lou, the wagon comes to a sudden halt. Oh. That does it. I am leaving. No, what? No, you're not. The cause of Jodara's outburst soon becomes apparent. Well, reader darling, at least some of us know how to take a joke, wouldn't you say? Look, she was reminiscing once again about her soldier days, and I just happened to point out, I may have suggested the fiery destruction of the Spire Sanctum happened on her former unit's watch. I mean, didn't it? Not that she would have made much of a difference had she been there herself. She ought to thank the saint that she was spared by her exile here. I thought she held no love for your Commonwealth. I shall never understand what it is your people ever saw in that dreadful place, but I guess I hit a sore spot. I would think it's less that Jodariel loves the Commonwealth and more that it feels like a direct maybe insult to have it pointed out as like she was a soldier and something happened under her watch, and she seemed to care about the people under her watch. I mean, apparently she raised orphans as well, so less about the country, more about her command of the people under her command, I think. I should probably apologize. She swoops off. There is no sign of either one of them. You organize a small search. It proves fruitless, but then Jadar returns alone as if nothing happened. She's back to her calm self. Okay, good. Let us continue. I regret the interruption. Amethyst soon comes back as well. Oh, don't you worry, darling. I have definitely patched things up between us. Honest. At least, I think perhaps I didn't make things worse. Excuse me. I gotta drink some water. Water. She returns to her business in the wagon. You make ready to resume your travels, but make a note to follow up with them. Maybe at some point they'll be able to participate in the same rite. Oh, hi. Excuse me. You find Pamela in the midst of a heated conversation. Uh-oh. All I'm saying is, we're limiting not only our own chances individually, but all of your friends' chances as well. Giordano seems to be considering whatever it is that Pamela proposed. Reader, the Harpier is suggesting that perhaps it would be best if I were to form an alliance with the ones whom I fought for the better part of my life. Just with me, Jodariel, I cannot vouch for anybody else. How utterly absurd. If we were in the Commonwealth, I would not have stayed my hand against her, that I could say for certain. However, as Hedwyn would say, what happened back there, perhaps none of that matters anymore. Matters is more what we do from here. It's true. That is to say, I am willing to give it a shot. You mean you would be willing to conduct the rites with me? Yes. Aha! Excellent! I knew that you would come around. Thought she'd never come around, but I had to give her the benefit of the doubt here. I'm grateful for your open-mindedness. No need to let old enmities between our ancestors ruin things between us, or the others in our little party for that matter. After all, do not push it with me, Harp. We shall see if the reader here is thus inclined to pair us in the coming rite. I'm willing to defer to him. Anyway, you see, I think I managed to make amends there. Doubtless we'll get on swimmingly in no time. Oh yes. They're now willing to conduct the rites together. Hope for the best. Can you imagine we do run right with them together and then they're like, never again? Oh, hello, Austin. Good morning. Or it might be afternoon, but you know, it's afternoon for someone. Got a couple new pages in here to read too. The Freedom Pact. We rid the land of an impending doom, but fate is another of its kind, for we knew that we were trapped. Yet for each danger which we faced, for every failed ambush by Arch, we met with gentle souls and kindred spirits in the downside, who deserve more than to fade from memory within this land. It was then that the stars themselves showed us the way, delineated a great voyage across the sea. Near broken we became, but then at last, in a moonlit vision, that of the rites, the right. Thus shall they say of us, the 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Oh, okay. The Glade of Lugh. I love this cherry tree with like the worms coming up. It's kind of like is it Nidhogg? The one that's eating, oh no, it's Ratatosker, right? Ratatosker? That's the one that's eating the roots of the great tree or something, I think. The Glade of Lugh. Never have I witnessed an affront to nature, mine and everyone's, quite like the poisoned woods of limbless Arzek, the root titan, in a suffocating influence. I shall leave it to the boastful Underking to tell you more of Arzek's vanquishing, whilst I may tell you something of the glade that he protected, which became my own, for my own genealogy now occupies the soil there, and strives forevermore to prevent Arzek from taking root again. The brambles of the glade are constantly encroaching on themselves, then falling once again to dust. This miraculous cycle, reflected in the starlight piercing through the canopy, needs to be witnessed whenever the stars invite an audience. Cool. I think that's it. Alright, we can sell a couple things to you. Oh, hey guys, I got something here I think which maybe you'd like. He shows you several bottles of multicolored liquids of some sort. Huh? Sun serum? Oh, they're like one use items. A beverage of pure sunlight. Oh, brewed in pure sunlight. Said to warm the soul of whomever imbibes it for a little while. Or hope. Or quickness. A beverage brewed in pure starlight. Said to hasten the step of whoever imbibes it. Beverage brewed in pure moonlight. Said to stir the spirit of whomever imbibes it. Cool. Yeah, they taste pretty good, I guess. And besides, they can give you just a little lift if you know what I mean? You get thirsty for them, don't even worry, I can get more soon. That's cool and all, but I'm not buying these one-off things right now. I'm gonna give you this mushroom. And I'm gonna give you this. I'm so tempted to sell this flask. I just don't think I'm ever gonna use it. This fucking laugh in the background. I kind of want to buy some more like buffing. This is kind of cool too. Like, do I want to equip it over something else? I don't know. It's 50, that's 30, raise it by 3. We'll get this one for 15. You can also buy this cheaper one. I think, yeah, you know what, let's just get these. Let's just get... $69, nice. Okay, buy those, because I want to upgrade some intelligence. You guys have a good day out there! We'll commence the rite and then I can, like, level up some talisman before, well, when I'm figuring out who I want my party to be. You and the others are busying yourself for the commencement of the rite this evening when you notice Faye behaving strangely, more than usual. Oh. Maybe he is here. I mean, I think he has to be somewhere nearby. Oh, she wanted to talk to, the kid. I forget his name. She notices you then. Oh, I'm sorry, mister. I think maybe my friend is here? I was hoping to say hi to him before we have to do ceremony with the star ball. The star ball. Wait, that's him, my friend. He's here. Just then, your adversaries, the Fate, arrive on the other side of the Glade of Lu. They begin making necessary preparations. Faye rushes over to them before anyone can stop her, even as the stars above start shining through the darkness. Whoa, what is that? What? Oh my god, those are the stars you can be born under. Something else catches your notice in the sky this time. Strange new stars shimmering about the ones you recognize. The greater titans have returned. The Hua? Some of them, and merely in spirit, not in form, but those dark stars are a portentous sign. They may light your way. Beware the path which they illuminate, reader. Henceforth, you may invite the influence of the Titan stars? Omens in the night sky, each representing one of the downside's mythical monstrosities. Ah, you know, I didn't even connect that they were, like, Titans. Slain or routed long ago, the greater Titans are an indelible part of the legend of the 8 scribes. Look upon them without fear.
Behold the Titan stars.
Hell yeah. So fucking cool. Is this? Ah, yes, Islak. Your adversary shall be more cunning and much quicker to react. Call upon the Titan stars to rank up faster. Oh! I see. Star of the Star Titan. I love that it's like some weird ball of eldritch monstrosity. Limbless Arzek. Oh, Arzek is the serpent around the roots, I see. Like a Hydra, I guess. Adversaries shall each have 8 hope? Damn. Root Titan? Blood Titan. Endriga the Widow. Your Pyre shall automatically suffer damage. Damn. Okay. Man, these designs are so cool. Oh god, do I want to? Do I want to call on any of these guys? I don't know. Rank up faster though. I'm so tempted though. Shall have 8 hope. Shall be more cunning and quicker to react. So I assume better opponent AI maybe. I'm kind of concerned by this one. This one though, this means that they're gonna be popping back up pretty quickly. I kind of want to try it though. I'm a little scared by this one. Okay, I think we're gonna try it.
Limbless Erzek.
Erzek, okay. Oh, I could pick them all if I wanted? Nah, man, we're just gonna... we're just doing one. I don't want to push my like that much. I already lost one right today. Activated Titan Stars prior to a right for a greater challenge. Prevail and reap the reward of greater enlightenment.
The Titan Stars. Burning remnants of monstrosities felled by the scribes themselves. Dare you to stand against them in their fury?
Oh yeah.
Dark is the knowledge that you seek there, reader. Best focus on your adversaries, keen as they are to confront you once again.
Man, what a cool background.
First, and show them the glory of the Night Wings. Now then, make ready for the right.
Oh, hello again, hello. Why, hello indeed, young one. We are the Fate, and once again we hail you and all the Night Wings. Thanks, I was wondering, may I speak to your son? Why, I do not see why not, but let me see here, Almer. Almer, where are you? Begging your pardon, young one, but my son, he is not always punctual, you see. Hold, I shall go and fetch him. Oh, he's so nice! Oh, okay, I mean, my friend, I hope that he remembers me. I wonder if they knew each other outside of the... I don't know. Wait, where's father? Father! Oh, hello again. Your father, he went looking for you. Did you not see him? No, I did not see him. This would best not be some Nightwing trick, or else I'll... Ah, there you are, Almer. Our cordial adversary wishes to salute you, I believe. Oh, that's right. I mean, here, this is my salute. I am saluting you. It's nice to see you, and may the scribes watch over you, okay? I want them to watch over us as well, but maybe just this time, or not just this time, but this and other times, maybe they can watch over all of us, okay? The two of them stand to watch as Faye skips over to rejoin your group. An unusual sort, that one. She is about your age. Father! Do you like her? My son, please! Please, you've never had a girlfriend. I'm back, sorry I'm late. I'm ready now to do my part however I can.
You shall strive for freedom.
I want this group to like, okay. If, again, I've said it before, but I would be tempted to let them win if I met them in a liberation, right? Okay. Aha! Past chieftain. The Curse will recognize their alpha chiefs in a solemn nod to bygone traditions. Librecht. He was born on the 1st of 10th moon, suggesting he is tactful and empathetic. Crime, blasphemy. He publicly celebrated a holiday whose traditions were deemed unacceptable in the Commonwealth. Fucked up. Other's motive, insurrection. Records say he attempted to undermine Commonwealth traditions and common decency. That's how they labeled it. He's been here for 5 years? Good lord. And he was already older when he came here. This boy. Dying Flame. While the Bear's Pyre has less than the adversary, they deal bonus damage. Oh, okay. You wanna write fanfic? Not for this. Not for this. It's already a struggle for me to write other fanfic. I still have to finish my other thing that I've taken a lot longer on for various reasons, but You can jump a second time. Oh, it's faster. What about your son? Aha! Aid to Dalbert. In the old traditions of the Kurz, the young were duty-bound to learn from and serve the elderly. It was a tradition bound on love and principle, which the Kurz willingly upheld through their history. Cassius. He was born on the 30th of 6th moon, suggesting he is contemplative and passionate. Crime: resisting arrest. He rebelled against the detainment of a suspected blasphemer who wantonly ignored tradition. Jesus Christ. Filial piety. The records state he stood with his blasphemous father, purely out of obligation, and probably love. He probably loves his father too. The Nomad. Enya? Okay. They'll have the same thing. So they do more damage if I'm winning, and they get into there. An ensorcelled bit of celestial fire, always on the verge of sputtering out, yet never quite getting there. Okay. Cool. So we have, wait, so we have 2 nomads and the dog. What did the dog do? I want Faye because I think she's gonna have some interesting stuff to say. Let's see. I want you to have that. Chance to return immediately. 2%? Yeah, let's rank that up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna choose Faye first. I think I'll have Jodariel in this one as well. If I want to rank that up, like 10% more? Sure, let's do it. And then, whomst else? My little Tizo, maybe? Fast. How fast? 15%? I can just give you general quickness. +4 quickness? Damn. You know what? Sure, let's do that instead. Let's have Tizo with us.
Tizo.
Very
Yeah.
well.
Tizo cautions Faye not to be distracted by her adversaries, not in this or any right. Still yourself, Almer. Are you prepared to face our adversaries once again? Always, father. Let us prevail here and now. See, it sounded like he said father, like in his actual voice line. Let us do so indeed, my son. Try my best to win.
Begin.
Damn.
Already does your adversary's flame begin to flicker. The orb. Resplendent.
Okay. Alright. Sure. What are you doing? You put your mask back on. We're in the middle of a rite. Oh, I know. I want to say, I think that you're very brave is all, I think. Because we've encountered many triumvirates by now. I mean, we have the Dissidents and the Tempers and... What are you talking about? Get to the point. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, my name is Faye. I want you to know my name. It's Faye, since I know yours. I see. Then, ready yourself, Faye. We shall not hold back. She's like throwing him off his game. He's like, what the fuck?
Dalbert and his witless son.
Oh! And his witless son. Poor Dal. Poor Almer. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh! Oh, that was so good!
You are powerless for now. No law against throwing in the orb.
You just threw it in.
Unfortunate for Dalbert.
Sorry, dude. Whoa!
With grace.
Good job, graceful Tizo. Hey, nice. That nice 30 glory.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Oh,
Careless.
I tried. Oh, didn't get a swap fast enough.
For this foe.
Nice. What?
Sinners.
He just okay. Oh, that still hit her, huh? Hey. Alright. There we go.
The Nightwings prevail again. Their adversaries must be rather shaken after that.
Yay! Okay, good. This means Faye's gonna use up all that
The
inspiration, I think.
ceremony is complete.
Wait, I'm sorry, I just wanted to apologize, I think. Why, young one, you must not say such things. You are one of the Nightwings, the most envied of all triumvirates. We aspire to your greatness and your legacy. Father, please, no more of this. They have prevailed. We need not grovel at their feet. Almer, is it Almer? I had a question. Ask quickly and then go about your business. Oh, would you be my friend? What? I was wondering if you'd be my friend, because I don't have a lot of friends, and you're very brave and gentle with your father, so... I shall see you in a little while, my son. He's like, oh, the younguns. The scribes, were they not friends? I choose to think that they brought us here to be closer together, not to be apart.
The rites do tend to teach something of trouble.
Incredible. Oh, utter nonsense, all of this, that we have to come this far. Fortune alone cannot be the cause. Damn. Oh, I could give her this. Oh, I could give her that. I'm glad I went after these guys. I like their. I mean, they're like the most, I don't know, morally good triumvirate out there, I think. just great dialogue with them. But I like this buff. Ah. We're gonna get the buff. Why not? Hey, there we go. Hey, all right. I've got an extra 3% from the Titan stars. Okay. Cool.
Until the stars align.
All right. Last one, 1-1. Ooh, more mushrooms. Oh. Back at the wagon after vanquishing the fate and the right, you are about to join the others discussing the outcome when Wolfred finds you. Oh, hi, dude. You've been gone for a while. Good work back there, my boy, though I'm afraid I must pull you away from any revelry, for something you should see. Please join me outside. Look forth, the golden star reveals itself to us once more. For the liberation? Is that what it is? Indeed, somewhere deep in the infinite dark, a single star shines brighter than the rest. The path to freedom reveals itself again. Oh shit, that did come a lot faster. Oh! Ooh! What's the planner look like? 10 wins, we're in the double digits. Well, the Withdrawn won their last one. The Fate have lost the most. I'm so sorry, Fate. The appearance of the Titan stars is cause for some concern, though best ignore the old superstitions and remain well focused on the task at hand. Once more we are to travel to the fall of Solium. May the 8 scribes watch over us. 7th of Night Moon. Okay. 31% probability of success? Okay. Cool. Guess we're going back here. Oh! Interactive challenge to the essence here. Oh, we're going to be fighting Tamitha. Ooh. Golden star burns bright over the fall of Solium. The rites are calling you again to the fall of Solium, where one among you may go free should you prevail. As we discussed, the cycle of the rites is beginning to turn more quickly, and perhaps the scribes themselves have taken notice. Fortunately, having more frequent opportunities to free ourselves is not unwelcome to our plan. I suppose it's good for everyone, including the Essence, who will oppose us next. Yeah, I think it glows every time the percentage changes. Needing to mount Elodial ought to be a little faster than before, at least. We should be able to make landing near some of the old monuments to the scribes. Let us set forth at dawn. Soon everyone is off to rest, as best as they are able, knowing that another chance at liberty for one of them shall soon present itself. Oh shit, we have 3 pages revealed. Oh, hi, Faye. Hold on, mushrooms. Ugh. Come, here we go. Faye seems very happy about something and has been chanting softly to herself. On closer inspection, however, she seems to be engaged in conversation with the wagon wall. And so, after the rite, he said to me, I think he said to me, farewell. Can you believe it, little brother? He said that, then he left to go find Mr. Dalbert, who went on ahead. And so, I think that maybe we're friends now. Don't you think so, too? We have a lot in common, don't we? Friends are supposed to have a lot in common, right? For instance, we're both fighting for those we care about, for those who helped us when we needed it. Is that not so? He's very lucky to have met Mr. Dalbert, isn't he? She fell silent for a time, then... It cannot be that the 8 scribes intended all of us to just have to fight one another all the time. It just cannot be. So many whom we face, they don't like us very much, do they? Because if we prevail against them, it must mean that they cannot go home, even if they really want to, so that's why they don't like us. Back home, when they told me to stop being me, I didn't like them either. You wanna know what I think, little brother? I think the scribes put us together in all this so we can learn from one another and grow closer together as friends. That's what I think, little brother, and I told them so, and maybe next time I see Almer and Mr. Dalbert again, they'll be happy to see me then. She bounds off, noticing you as she goes. Oh! Hi, mister. That's all she says, and then she keeps running away. You sense some burden has been lifted from her, and her knowledge of the rites, however informal it may be, has crystallized into a deeper understanding. Oh. It's so sad to hear her being like, they told me to stop being me. Like, she was literally exiled because she was too weird and apparently homeless. And they're like, you're too weird and homeless, get out of here. It's so fucked up. She gained plus hope permanently. Ooh. Hell yeah. That's cool. Tisa's having a drink with Sir Gilman. Oh. Headaches atop the wagon. Sandra's developing new trials. Jadar's lifting heavy objects. Orford's studying in private. Edwin's investigating outside. Pamitha's sleeping it off. Okay. Some more stuff to read here. The Greater Titans. He had like a little mustache. The stars shine strange beneath the sea. The one dared rise from the water so that he could see them plain. Oh, this one dared rise from the water so that he could see them plain. The burning essence of those who came before. Our lives are but a quest to join the stars. This one longed to be the brightest. But in the downside, this one meant those whose own stars shall doubtless burn at least as hot. Together we achieved great deeds. You may have seen some evidence of it, the remains of the Greater Titans, which once darkened this dark land. But in our kinship was the strength to conquer them. It is this one's humble chance... Wait, the humble? Yeah. It is this one's humble chance to chronicle those deeds, and may the Titan stars never stain the sky during your time. Oops. Well, that's already... Ooh! This is a new chapter, or like a whole new section. Greater Titans, of how the 8 scribes together defeated various monsters threatening the land. Prevail under the Titan stars to reveal more pages. Oh! Yeah. Oh, I see, we have one more page. Okay. Limbless Arzek. Oh, I'm gonna have to click all of them to get more info on each one. If this one is to be honest, he nary expected his high-minded friend, Lou Scolarian, ever to raise arms, and yet 'twas Scolarian alone who toppled the Root Titan, which befouled the serenity of Wakingwood. Scolarian he brought to bear the might of his entire family of willful saps, contained with his ancient gnarled staff. Oh, okay. Soon did the poisoned soil of limbless Arzek begin to dissipate. The Root Titan cried out in a deafening last cry and withered to a speck. Arzek yet lives, a husk, a single foul seed, still rotting where something once mighty stood. Scolarian, in his mercy, deigned that the surrounding woods ought to grow bold and strong by casting off the influence of Arzek, not by forgetting him. Oh, interesting. The Fate. The Fate united under Many Mane, the Alpha Chief. He is brash but follows his traditions. He prizes faith, discipline, and honor, qualities he seems to lack at first. He formed the Fate under the precepts of olden bylaws of his four-legged ancestors. They believed in a certain natural order in the way of things. Many Mane wanted for the Fate to likewise show respect. Initially, he only chose from other curs. He, however, urged the Fate to replenish their numbers from any race or ethnic group thus willing. Thus shall they anticipate what is to come, with open eyes and minds, and never frown upon what is in store for them. Very cool. I like them. Alright, I need to drink more water. Whee! Anything new in this area? Look like it. Look at these little fuzzy bodies. These little porcupines. Emperor's Ascent. Since Tizo shall gain favor from the scribes if you land here. Ooh. You sense Jodariel shall gain favor from the scribes if you land here. Oh shit. I kind of want her to gain favor, because I would like to use her battle, perhaps. Would she be good to use against the Harpies? I don't know. Tizo might be better. Ah, that's true. Because Tizo can fly, and I think I'd have a little bit better chance of knocking them out there, Tizo. Ah, we'll go here. You make landing on the sacred Mount Elodio, upon whose summit the next liberation rite shall soon take place. You wonder who among you may regain his or her freedom this time. Wolford finds you after the post-flight inspection. We shall have to take the rest of the trip to Fall of Solium by land. May we soon liberate another one of our own there. That should raise the chances that our plan shall ultimately succeed. Oh, the Beyonder Crystal seeks Faye. Take a break here in a couple and a half. Since my lovely reader has returned, then how may I assist you? Let's talk. Tell me all the shit you know about me again. You know, my lovely reader, I must admit that I did not expect your little followers to be quite so receptive to instruction as thus far they have proved. I know not whether they owed all to you, or have somewhat more to them than I was first inclined to think. In any case, however, I am pleased that they are not entirely disgraceful. I like to keep my expectations well in check, seeing as I have been thus expelled until the end of time, so it is pleasant when those expectations are exceeded every now and then. Although I cannot quite recall when that last was. But the best part of all this are those brief times in which you visit me in my domain. I know you cannot for long. The stand of crystal in which I am enthralled shall see to that. Though, as you have perhaps surmised, whenever it decides that one of your little friends is worthwhile enough, why, I can offer them a trial, and likewise I can offer you a chat. Sometimes I think, as you achieve those trials of mine, perhaps it does something to trim the length of my eternal banishment, eternity being what it is, however, perhaps not. Still, if the trophies of those blasted scribes are worth something to you, then all you need is but to brave my trials and they can be yours, and perhaps there's good in it for me as well. Then something changes in her and she changes the subject. I've likely said too much. I'm not to influence you in your use of the Beyonder Crystal. It is not there to be tampered with by anyone, including me. Forget what I said. Alright, that's a scribe trial. I'll take my break before I actually do it, though. It's for Faye! I must admit I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. We shall see if there's more to her than that. Let us bring her forth. Soon Faye arrives in heed of the summons. The scribes! I think that if I listen carefully that I can hear them calling out to me? So-called savages such as Fae are similar to nomads such as Headwind in the rides, but move in quick sudden bursts. Yeah, I was noticing that. Does this start immediately? No, okay. Here we go. Apparition Sandra appears. Takes off her mask. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something and I would see you prove it, without the benefit of anyone save for your reader. Okay, are you out there to help me with this, mister? Nope, I'm gone. Okay, I think the rite's just about to start, so I'm gonna take my break now while the ads play, and I will be back in just a few minutes. I'll leave you with the menu music though, as, again, that stops. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I have returned. Turn off that music. Like it just ended too. Okay. Alright. There we go. The sun's actually shining a little bit. Oh, so yesterday I woke up to a teeny tiny bit of snow on the ground. Which is the first snow we've actually had all winter. It was like maybe an inch of snow. It didn't even fully cover the grass, but it did make it look extra pretty outside for the first few hours of the morning before it all melted. I really hope we actually have a legitimate snow day before winter's over. We'll see. I don't see any in the forecast for, I don't know, the next week, so maybe, maybe not. But sometimes we have like late snow too. Like it will go all winter, having a mild winter, and then suddenly we get like really cold late snow in like March or something, which is a little bit annoying at that point, but... Oh! We're fighting a bunch of mini Tizos. Oh! I didn't expect him to just jump into me like that. That was silly of me. They only do 5? Wow. Okay. Oh, thanks for throwing the ball to me, I guess. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah. No! No, not the moon. The moon crest didn't work this time. They knew it. Wait a minute, that one did 15 damage. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's pretty funny. That wasn't too hard. Okay, how did I do? How did I do? I must admit that you did better than I expected, girl. You passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are in order. Oh, this is actually the same line, I think, every time, too. Pyre of Hope is a celestial landmark whose standing stones may be pushed into different positions. Oh, yay! Okay, good. Did I imagine all that, mister? Because I hope I didn't. Wow, what is that you have there? Kael'nor's anklet! Whoa, that's fucking cool looking. Rank 20. After Fate casts her aura, it can bounce off of objects and solid surfaces? Oh, hell yeah. The Royal Trader's Hollow Band ensured the Sisters of the Arch were to carry out their mission. That's cool for her. Alright. Okay, it's Harp Scribe's favor. Later that day, you accompany T-Zone to the sheer cliffs of the Emperor's Ascent, where a monument to Trieste Tithys awaits you. Perhaps due to the nature of this place, you begin to sense T-Zone's inner thoughts, as clear as if he were speaking out loud. Oh! This is the first time we have, like, actual words coming from him and not just me translating. Hello again, old friend. I hope the stars are comforting to you. These Nightwings are strong of spirits as I have seen. Please look after them. Soon you and he finish paying your respects. Oh. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Trieste Tithys has shown you favor. At dawn you shall begin your ascent, for now the solitude here is fit for pursuing your vocations. Tizo gained 2 quickness for the next rite. Yes, good. Oh. Yeah, Tizo! You observe Tizo rummaging around the black wagon as though in search of something. He notices you there and rushes to greet you. He's so cute. Tizo's glad that you are here. He was just reminiscing about old times. But just as quickly, he resumes his search. Tizo's looking for something a former exile of the Nightwings once gave him. He's growing frustrated that the object he seeks is nowhere to be found. You almost do not notice the lone minstrel's approach. I'm afraid that it is gone, Tizo. I'm very sorry. Reader, it is nothing that ought to be cause for much concern, merely that Tizo has misplaced something of sentimental value to him. Oh, it was just a spare bandage, he indicates, exactly like the one on his horn. Oh. Tizo here has had many adventures with the Nightwings. Is that not so, Tizo? He squawks in approval. Those memories shall always stay with you. Is that not what matters most of all? He confirms this as well. Then please do not worry about yourself about it anymore. It is a symbol of a distant past besides. Tizo skulks away, up into the rafters. The lone minstrel watches him go. The object that he seeks does not exist, reader. Tizo searches for it from a fleeting memory of his days with the Nightwings of the past. He performed the regular duties of other drive imps at first, but soon distinguished himself. I was none too surprised. He was clearly special. You and the common believe these beasts are real, though stories of them are often told in jest. Really? Ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, possessing few passions other than a fast meal. You know, your mashins? He had grown close with the other members of the Nightwings when misfortune fell and the triumvirate fell apart. Perhaps Volfred has revealed to you more of the detail. As for Tizo, I feel he must make peace with the shadows of his past somehow. Perhaps then he shall cease searching. You need not worry for him, of course. He is resilient and shall always serve the Nightwings well. You might say that he was born for it. Taking your pardon, reader. The lone minstrel excuses himself in his polite way, leaving you to consider what he said. Oh. Oh! Bio updated, Tizo. Astral sign, Torvund. He was born on the 13th of 5th moon, suggesting he is steady and collected. Oh. He was born on the downside and not yet had a chance to break Commonwealth law. Though guiltless, he indicates he would commit the foulest crimes against Commonwealth cuisine. Fucking incredible. Tizo was born on the downside, though perhaps longs to live somewhere else. Wolfred's keeping an eye on things. Dario's skinning something. I'm just laughing softly at something. Fatique's nearby, Tizo's nearby. Edwin's resting. Ametha's looking for something to do. Sir Gilman's slithering in circles. Faye's befriending critters. Okay, what do I want? I could mentor someone. I could forage for resources. More private studying for like raising the group. You know what? Maybe we do more study in private. Let's do it. Buff the whole team. We do presents. Increase the size of their aura just a little bit more. The texture of the pages of the book, the foreign bindings, despite the volume's age, it shows so little signs of wear. At times the power emanating from it almost overwhelms you. Inspiration comes in a flash. Boom, tenacity. All Nightwings gain +2 presents. Heck yeah. Hey, let's go. Temple High Road or the Cistern again? High Road. Since Pampas shall gain favor from the scribes along this route. Since Faye shall gain favor along this route. Who do I want in my team? I'm gonna be fighting the Essence again. I already picked Tizo. Do I want Tizo, Pamitha, and Hedwyn then? So I kind of feel like who's getting favor are the ones I should probably have in the group. Yeah, we'll go with Pamitha. On the way to the summit, you pass a monument to Luce Glorian, and Pamitha happens to take notice. Talking to the dead again, Pamitha? Fine, why not? Ought to keep your mind off things. Just don't go getting your hopes up. Your life back there wouldn't be better anyway. She says little after paying her respects. However, as you prepare to continue your ascent, you sense that Luce Glorian has shown you favor. Pamitha has gained more presence for the next rite. Nice. Her presence is powerful. Ooh, does this mean we're going to hear that song again? You and your companions gather once more at the Scribe's Gate, where a single narrow trail leads upward towards the summit, past an archway of carved stone. Come this way, please. Are we going to do the introduction thing again? The minstrel leads you to the archway where his counterpart awaits. The exiles of the Nightwings have returned. They have. Greetings, Celeste. She all but ignores him and motions to the rest of you. Now then, each of you in turn, please state your name and what it is you think, and what it is that you seek whilst crossing Scribe's Gate. Yeah, same thing. Please do just as he said. Everyone steps forth one after another, much like before. Pamitha passes through the gate. Hedwyn passes through the gate. Okay, so we're not repeating their dialogue or anything. Sir Gilman passes through. Jodario passes through. Izo. Faye. Wolfred. No one is left to go but you. You step forth and declare yourself as you did before. The guardian of Scribe's Gate regards you with a still expression, then she addresses all of you in her formal manner. The 8 scribes build the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. The lone minstrel glances up at the gate guardian. You have our gratitude, Celeste. But she pays him no heed. He's constantly ignoring him. What happened between them? I really love the stained glass background. It's so cool. Again, you gain the top of Mount Elodiel, from which the downside sprawls before you. You wonder whether one among you shall soon follow Ruki from this place. We'll see. We lost against Tamitha last time. Oh boy. Ooh, the Fall of Solium. Let's read it. From the top of Mount Elodiel, the downside may be seen in its entirety, or at least felt, since so much of the land is shrouded, but that is hardly all. Through a wondrous miracle, there lies upon this highest mountain an inverted fall, whose waters crash not toward the sea, but rush toward the heavens. We speculate these are the very waters which delivered us, but now, bent backwards, seeking their return, as do we all. In this phenomenon can freedom be achieved, but only for those chosen when the time is right. This is a path to freedom we cannot traverse, but shall leave open for you, so that you may strive for it. Man. Huh? God, I'm kind of tempted to do practice right real quick. I think I'm gonna do practice right. Seek more training. Come then, let us delve into the book once more. I wanna, practice with the team I'm thinking of having, which is Tizo, Pamitha, and Hedwyn. Just because I'm terrified of losing. I would rather my group win than Tamitha's group. Okay. Okay, so roster bio update Sandra. Ooh. 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 Oh hell yeah. Past Assassin. The Sisters of the Arch provided a grim but terribly reliable service to those who could pay. During the Empire's long reign, sometimes the common folk needed to pool their resources for such services. She's born the first of 7 moons, suggesting she is contemplative and passionate. Crime, attempted murder. She trained all through her young life for one vital assignment she knew would one day come. Vengeance. An entire countryside despoiled and for countless years, but she cared only for her sisters. Sandra has survived for 837 years in the downside. Well, she's also stuck in an orb, so that kind of helps. Or hinders. Is a sap expelled for eternity. Harp expelled for eternity. And yeah. Alright, so the order that I would do it. What does this do for you? Power casts are with greater ease. Okay. There's gonna be Headwind, Izo, and Faye. Not Faye, Kanata. I was thinking of Faye for some reason. Oh, are they not moving? Oh, they don't move until I grasp the orb. Really? Wow. Hey, okay. Oh, right, the plume. Oh shit, caught him at the end. Woo. Oh, hit the wrong button. No, Tizo, I'm so sorry. Wow. Alright. Of course, I'm gonna be fighting against harps on the other one. Well, okay. Alright. That feels way too easy. The right's gonna be a lot harder, I'm pretty sure, but that's the team I should be going with, so. Give it a try. Here's a stood still. Okay. Oh yeah, we can. Oh, hey guys! You know, it's real awful cold up here sometimes, waiting for the customers to come in. Okay. Yeah, good luck in that big battle thing you got going, isn't it? I heard there's gonna be exciting from my fur friends. Poor guy. Ooh, what's this? Infernal Bloom. The bear banishes an adversary by aura casting, and aura burst may occur. Oh wow. Wilted flower that is all aflame on the inside, yet somehow insulates the heat. So cool. Take this mushroom. Ew. Okay, I think that's it. Oh. Alright, that's it. Pleasure doing business with you guys, so bye. Alright, let's do it. Liberate me. Time has come for your second liberation rite to commence. You observe the lone minstrel and Volford speaking in hushed tones, but cannot censor the topic or the tone. Then Volford looks up at you. I trust that you are feeling as prepared as possible, my boy. Each rite is consequential to our journey in its own respect. Those liberation rites have a more immediate effect. It's somewhat crass, however. I've gone and estimated by how much each of our companions may contribute to the outcome of the plan should they be liberated here. Factors such as their previous occupation, innate tendency to lead, and oratory skill contributed to my assessment. Nothing personal. We are all in this together. Besides, we all ought to return in time if possible. Though simply that for each of us who goes, and so doing, he or she shall raise our total chances of success. That makes sense. Read assure, this night you shall confront the Essence. They have already appointed Tamitha to be liberated should they manage to prevail. We have faith in you, my boy, and lo, even the stars agree on this account. Thank you, stars. Oh boy! Oh, that one looks so cool! Who's that? Archbeast Sungrease? Start this right, your adversary's Pyre gains plus 30. Damn. It's like the opposite of this one. Star of the World Titan, once slain by the 8 scribes atop Mount Elodiel. Fucking cool, but I'm kind of terrified of doing that. I don't know if I want to do any of these guys, honestly. Not for the liberation. Not for this one in particular. We're just gonna go in like normal. Oh shit, wait, that one was still selected? Never mind. Apparently that was still selected. I didn't realize I had to unclick it apparently. That's... well... lesson learned!
The Nightwings have returned unto the fall of Solium, at which the scribes first formed their sacred union. At stake this night is freedom and prosperity. But only for one exile who prevails in this liberation rite. Your many adversaries all did strive to earn this opportunity.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Which earned it. Who shall be absolved is up to all of you.
I'm sure I'll be fine. The pyres burn, and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyres burn, each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Yep. Then, anointed one of the essence, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respects you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwing. Tamitha swoops down from somewhere, and unfastens her mask. I am known as Tamitha Thane. I mean to return to my ancestral home and promptly resume my responsibilities as flight tactician of the High Wing Remnants. Our long stalemate against the Commonwealth shall soon be ended. Should I and several of my sisters manage to rejoin our clan, then our vengeance shall be swift and thorough. Imagine, like, you're at what could be the trial, essentially, that gains your freedom, and just straight up telling them that you plan to commit the same exact crime once you're out, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. Your quarrel with the country that cast you into exile is beneath the notice of the scribes, Tamitha. Here you shall be judged under the stars. My quarrel with the Commonwealth is all that gave me and my sister strength enough to reach this point. The scribes ought well take heed of how my people suffer. I guess the scribes are kind of a neutral party in that sense. We are not weaklings anymore like your Trius the Tithys. We shall not fall in line with the flightless fools and their naked attempts to subsume our heritage and our culture. Speak not again thus of the saint, or you shall be expelled, Tamitha Thane. Oh, okay. So they're like, we don't care about the Commonwealth, but if you talk shit about the scribes... Tamitha scoffs, then turns its attention towards your side. And Nightwings, as for you, the fury we shall imminently show is nothing in comparison to the hatred growing for your Commonwealth and the mountains on the other side. She signals to her sisters to ready themselves. You seek your freedom, but there shall be nothing save for devastation should you manage to return. Now then, have the Nightwings reached a decision on whose behalf they shall conduct the liberation rite? Reader, I am bound to tell you once more, the first companion whom you shall choose shall go free this very night if you prevail. Only the enlightened may thus be anointed. Not all among you may be ready. The other two, chosen for the triumvirate, shall lend their aid. Nightwings, make your decision.
Who would you set free?
I could set Tizo free. I would not do that. It's gonna be Hedwyn, obviously. It has to be Hedwyn. This is my shot to go free, but I can't just leave the rest of you. You just gonna have to do it, bro. You gotta. Sure, let's get him out of here then.
Tizo.
Tizo seems very determined to support Hedwyn. Yeah. Fuck him up.
The choice is cast.
A final obstacle to overcome ere I can soar again above your Commonwealth. Such destruction I shall rain upon it soon. But first let us dance this final time. I'm scared.
Commence.
Hi, bitch. Oh, I had jumped too soon! Or too late. Ah. Give me that. Ah. As the liberation rite continues, you sense Tamitha reaching out to you, or perhaps just reaching out to anyone at all. Oh! Reader, someone, please, let her prevail. Oh no, you can't tell me that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let her prevail, let her prevail. Please let her prevail here this once. If this thought makes me a traitor, so be it, but please let Tamatha prevail, for she is here wrapped up in all of this because of me. That's, you know, that's not your fault. She made the decisions to make herself completely committed to taking down another country. That's not... Just because you opposed it doesn't mean it's your fault that she's here. The plea trails off and Tamatha remains steadfast, all of her attention focused on the liberation rite. As for Tamatha... Prepare yourselves, Nightwings, and as for you, Tamatha, I await the outcome of this night, for shall soon ensure that I may never have to see your smirking countenance again. Nah. Hedwyn is gonna go free. If I can help it. This is a good song, man. No! Oh! That was silly, I didn't reach any of them. Boink! Got her. Hark now, my sisters, damn what the book says. Advance to strike formation. Prevail here against these wretches no matter the cost. Strike formation? What's that? In disregard for the ways of the rites, Tamatha Thane has ordered her triumvirate to push further afield, adopting an even more aggressive stance for the remainder of this rite. Oh, fascinating. I see. Damn, they just immediately fucking got through. That's fair. Ah. I'll take that. Yo, fuck your strike formation. Ha! Oh, I should have known, yeah. Boink. By leaving your goal wide open. His laugh. God damn, I should've. You shouldn't be having this good of a time. Oh. No! Fuck, no! No, I flew past her somehow! Okay, sometimes the depth of field in here is hard for me to notice. Oh, see? It's a little rough in some instances. There we go. Oh, this is rough. The laughter cuts both ways. It does. My ball. Oh my god, she fucking... Why did you not... Oh my god, I just fucking killed myself again. Yeah, that was deserved. That was way too confusing, honestly, for me. Hello? What a... That's weird. Oh, hey! A little bit neck and neck there. Hey, we got it!
The same cannot be said.
Yeah, no regrets on that one.
Ends the liberation rite.
Despite Tamatha.
The scribes have chosen.
Oof.
The exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be free.
Wait, those were the scribes right down there, wasn't it?
Of all misdeeds.
Maybe?
Return to glory.
You know, I don't know.
In the Commonwealth. His adversary and all others.
Maybe that was
shall remain.
Tamatha and Hedwig down there. I think that's who it was.
Carry out their rightful sentences.
God. Ah, my god. She's gaming. Gained so hard. They almost got it though. They're a pretty tough group. Loving the point up statues. Oh my god, you're right. They're all pointing up. Okay, yeah, I know Pamitha was like, because Pamitha feels like it's her fault, and she's like, despite how abusive her sister is, she still cares about her, and she's like, there's a part of me that still wants her to succeed and to be free, and I understand that. However, I do find it a little hard to want to just let someone go who's deliberately saying that they're going to go kill a bunch of people, even if I don't like the Commonwealth, you know what I mean? And also, I would rather let Hedwyn go free. So, Hedwyn deserves it. I kept him down here a little bit longer when I probably shouldn't have. Although I never did learn some more of his biography, so, but that's okay. Oof. Damn you for this, Pamitha. All this because of you. I mean, take some of your own accountability. Holy shit. Yay, Hedwyn! We did it. Then I guess that means I have to go. Oh, I broke my vow to him that we would all go free together. Dude, you can't, I don't think you can help that right now. Oh! Reader, my friend, why would you do this? Will you ever forgive me? Oh my god, this fucking guy! Oh, give him a hug. Can I give him a hug before he goes? Pikani, wait for me. Wait for me. Remain silent for a moment longer, then... Listen to me, all of you. I will not forget this. If there's anything at all that I can do back on the other side to help the rest of you, then I am going to find it and I am going to do it. And at the very least, I will do everything I can to make sure that by the time more of you come to join me back home, that it'll be a better place for all of us. Look at this guy! How can you not care about him? Look, I don't have long now, so just thank you, all of you. I won't forget this. Whoa, no! I'm not gonna get emotional. Then he plunges out of sight into the shimmer pool. His voice is audible but growing faint. It's happening. Goodbye, my friends. Reader, everyone, goodbye until we see each other. Hedwyn earned back his freedom! May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Hedwyn.
Be.
The 8 scribes are ever merciful.
By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Oh, come on. I feel like I should have reached level 4 on that one. Oh, another interesting thought. You're only gonna have 2 of your people get experience for the from the liberation rite, because the other one goes free.
May the scribes have mercy on us all.
Well, Pamitha, truly did you get the best of me again. Know that your actions put our sisters on the other side in even greater peril. Not that you care, of course. Yet I'm certain that they shall someday prevail with or without my aid. Damn, she really cannot take any responsibility, huh? To think that I was born to share blood of someone such as you. Yeah. I don't have too much empathy for you. Oh, Hedwyn's gone. You return to the wagon after having prevailed against the essence in the liberation rite. That's one less mouth to feed. Tease was pleased that Hedwyn is finally free. Yeah! You succeeded in liberating Hedwyn, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. This was the first friendly face you encountered in the downside. I felt bad for selfishly wanting him to stay here, you know? Although I'm sure he would have like been okay with it, but you know, we did what we could. With each liberation rite, we strive to advance our plan. A brighter future awaits at the end of our path. For now, we must persevere. 39% now. Speaking of which, reader, I take it you have seen the stars, or should I say the lack thereof. You have, or did. Once more the sky is all abyssal darkness, following the liberation rite. No stars illuminate themselves to guide you further on your path. Let us go once more to the Moonlight Alcove. I have an errand I must run. Besides, once we arrive, best we recover now and make our way southward at first light. Alright. Man. Huh. Hold on, mushrooms first. Oh, Hedwig used to do most of the cooking, but now, oh, we're screwed. We lost our chef. I'll read these and then I'll talk to Wilfred. The Essence. The winged members of the Essence, each chosen by the matriarch Triesta Tithys, are living exemplars of liberty and piety. Would that my wings could be thus. Once, you of course must know, we all had wings. Oh. Did we? It is said the people of the Empire relinquished theirs, drawn in by earthly matters, as they were, but the harps, such as Triesta, held tight the liberty their plumage could afford. These divergent paths didn't cause a share of differences between the winged and the wingless over time, but here in this land our purposes are shared, our goals united. That then is the essence. That is who they are and what and why. Hold on. So is this implying that many, many centuries ago, like the harps and the people of the Empire were basically the same species, and then they diverged at one point? I mean, kind of makes sense, I guess. Eight. Yeah. Oof. On mercy. The words of Triesta Tithys. Mercy is the beating heart of a truly free society. Mercy, even for the perpetrators of the darkest deeds. As our liege Soliamir drifted in an ocean of regret, he found their mercy, or rather, it found him and it saved his life. Mercy, freedom, they are intertwined. The society which raises a clenched fist against its own shall follow the doomed path of the Empire of Sar. Ours shall be a merciful society. May the perpetrators of the darkest deeds be sent to join us here, where they may learn as we have. Mercy shall engender union among all our different kind. We shall stand shoulder to shoulder, equals in the same society. I don't know why I had so much trouble reading those sentences there. I like that. It's so interesting because this explains the whole reasoning for the rights, right? The more you learn, the more you understand like why they came up with the system and how they feel like it's very merciful. And yet the more you hear about the Commonwealth, the more you find, at least the more I find myself disagreeing with a lot of the decisions. So it's like, they think that this is the best system they could come up with. I don't know if I would agree, but... Following Hedwig's liberation, you find Wolfred smoking at his pipe, his eyes averted. He looks up and smiles at you approach. Hello, my boy. Excellent work back there. Thank you for your perseverance. Though, I was just reflecting on how very fortunate I've been in all this. Not just me, but really all of us who had a chance to stand with Hedwig here. Ours is admittedly a somewhat desperate plan. It was vital to me, should the Nightwings rise again, that it be under proper care and guidance. I was just thinking how well Hedwig served in that capacity. Whatever is to be the outcome of all this, no doubt his presence shall be missed. It will be greatly missed. Must kind of regret setting him free. My agents and I, we were unsure of him at first, a common boy like that, completely unacquainted with the right. But, in the end, I felt that he was worth a shot, someone like him. Sincere, determined, with loyal friends, and desperate to get home. His qualities spoke volume. Because I felt that Hedwig was one of the most desperate to get free, but he was also the most reluctant to leave anyone behind. So it was a very contradictory feeling of like, he really, really wants to be free. He wants to be out of here, but also he didn't want to do it without freeing everyone else with him, you know? So it does kind of mean that you have to make the decision for him, because if you didn't make the decision, he would probably stay here the longest, right? I have every faith that he shall strive on our behalf now in the Commonwealth, and it is my hope that he yet finds the one he sought. Ooh, well, we heard from Ruki before, so we should hear from Hedwyn again at some point, hopefully. Maybe, hopefully he finds Fikani? You and Volfred speak little more of Hedwyn for now. You are left wondering what shall become of him in the Commonwealth. Sandra status blaspheming. Hadig's watching the sky. Daria's cleaning her armor. Amethyst gathering imp feed with Tizo. Someone standing watch. Face staring at the book. Just staring. What's the planner look like right now? Uh-huh. We have 11 wins. Oh, the accusers also have 6 wins now. Alright, continue. I don't think I'll be able to stream too much longer. I'll probably have to be done around the 3-hour mark. I got other stuff that I'm gonna have to help out with today. Yeah, I'm partly streaming earlier because, like I said, I had a good opportunity to do it. And I didn't have to like wait until later this evening for a quieter house. But that's because other people are running errands and everything. So when they come back, we're gonna have to help move some stuff out of a room that needs some sheetrock in it next week. Because the ceiling was unfinished for 10 years. We have to like clear everything out of the room so that way they can come in and put that on the ceiling and not get shit everywhere. You once again find yourself amid the serene walkways of Moonlight Alcove. Here you can await the time until the stars deign to shine for you again. Bide your time. The Beyond Crystal seeks Tizo. Okay. Guess we'll do that. You can talk to her again. Ah, leave me alone, reader. I'm in no mood to talk to you at this time. She's concerned about something, but you cannot sense what, and she refuses to say. I see little need to keep on blathering about to you, as I once did. I should not have let you in. Be gone. My services are yours, but this place is my own. Okay, it's up to you, I guess. Let's consider who among these idiots is worth my limitless time. My baby. Ask Sandra to administer one of her special rites for Tizo. I do think I remember something of that imp. He certainly stood out from all of his ilk, although that really is not saying much. Well, let us bring him forth. Tizo soon appears in heat of the summons. Tizo seems prepared for whatever lies ahead. Let's go, Tizo. I need to test what the timing is for the aura burst or return. Sandra appears. Listen well, imp, you answer to me here. Tizo indicates his understanding is prepared to begin Sandra's trial. You know the formalities, of course. Show me then what you have learned thus far from the rites. Here in this trial, it shall be just you, my Beyonders, and your lovely raider. Let us see how you fare. Pretty. Oh, I was trying to do my explosion. Wait, the explosion should probably reach them. Okay, another practice idea. Aha! Oh, okay, so it's like a 1 second return. Okay, okay. Boink. Thank you. Ah. I feel like I could just do that every single time then. Ah. I missed. I think just doing it once at the start seems to work. Oh, nope, it does not. They caught on. All right. I need to get 2 more in, and they just need 1 more. Okay, now we're neck and neck. Whoa, no! Oh! Boop, 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 boop. No! No! Ah! Oh, they got it. Damn, that's okay. I was fucking around a lot at the start. I mean, this is a good excuse for me to learn how to use Tizo more. Tizo's frustrated at having failed Sandra's challenge. Come now, Imp, this test is not meant to be easy, even for the likes of you. I would tell you not to waste more of my time, but then there's time for you to waste. Yes, we can do better. Excellent, another opportunity to prey upon the Imp. Well, he's gonna explode you guys a few more times, probably. Oh, yeah, that might not be a good system to do. All right, we'll just say no more exploding, I guess. Ooh, ah. For now. No. Oh, ah. That happens so often where like I hit fly or jump right before they hit me, but it's not like, you know. Nice. Good job. Boink, 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 boink. Nice. Good job. Okay, one more. One more. What? No, Tizo, you got stuck behind the barrier. Oh, I was trying to do something dumb. That was very dumb. No! Jerk. Oh! There we go. Okay, good. We don't have to do it three times. I feel like I know just a little bit more about how Tizo plays. Mostly just the explosion thing. Tizo is excited to have completed Sandra's challenge and awaits her approval. A worthwhile effort, Imp. Your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Congratulations are in order. Thank you. What were he gets? Nest of Trieste is a fiery celestial landmark. Burning fissures can banish any exile that falls into them. Fun. I learned that. Tizo's happy to be back and wonders what it is that Sandra granted you. Take a closer look now at the new artifact in your possession. Haub's wing! Whoa, it's cool. Tizo's flutter and zip abilities cost less stamina than usual. Oh, hell yeah. Even the sisters were taken aback, faced with such a sheer ferocity from one with such a small stature. Heck yeah. I think I'll equip that on now. Use those abilities all the time. Oh. Ametha's on the hunt. Just keeping watch from the crow's nest. Sandra's wallowing in nothingness. Yeah. Taking a lookout. Patching up woodwork. Reviewing the plan. Staying hydrated. Humming softly. Alright, I think we can do the next bit here for biding our time. This will probably be the last thing we get to do. We have returned to a place of respite. Please make yourselves comfortable, such as you can. We are at the mercy of the stars, but I expect they shall shine bright again in time. As for me, I shall return by then, for there's something I must do. There, from atop the sacred mountain, you gaze down to the abyss that is the downside. You wonder when the stars shall align themselves once more. You and your companions once more wake the night the stars begin to shine again. The planet of which you are all a part is set in motion. The Commonwealth, a nation that stood almost for 1,000 years, is in turmoil. If your companions return there through the liberation rites, what sort of place shall they be coming back to? Wow. Many moons pass. Yeah, more months pass, okay. Ooh. One evening, amid a downpour with no interest whatsoever in relenting, Wolfred requests everybody to convene. You understand he has an announcement of some sort. Soon everyone is assembled, and Wolfred regards the group. Chapter reel. Everyone, there is an aspect of our plan which I've not talked about with you at length. You got thunder. Look around at your companions. What do you see in them? Let the question hang a moment in the air. I'll tell you what I see in all of you, in all of us. I see in all of us a living vision of the 8 scribes themselves, one among them hailing from the different tribes which later formed our Commonwealth. My observation does not come from pompousness, I think. Rather, I believe the scribes themselves desired, or shall I say desire, upon such a course. Together they created all the ceremony of which we are now a part. The exiles liberated through the rites went on to found the Commonwealth based on their values and their teachings. Thus, an instrumental aspect of our plan is to embody the spirit and the culture from which the Commonwealth arose so many centuries ago. That way, when we are all united on the other side in solidarity, the people shall all see that we reflect the values they yet cherish in their hearts, not merely our own. Anyway, we are still missing one key representative on behalf of Molten Milith. That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, we don't have one of them. And I happen to know a certain bog dweller who I think shall fit the part most splendidly indeed. Bertrand? Fourth of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Impassioned or the Wild Witch, the mistress of fire and dust, claims she could shatter the world with a flick of her wrist. Uh-huh. He motions for someone to approach. Oh, he recruited them right now. Ha! A certain bog dweller slithers forward. You recognize her straight away. It is my pleasure to introduce you a dear friend of mine, whom I believe you've met. Welcome to the Nightwings, Bertrude. The bog dweller called Big Bertrude utters something guttural by way of greeting. We are to understand that you require further aid from us. Yes, dear Bertrude, the time has come. Bertrude here is far and away the most accomplished alchemist whom I've ever met. You soon will find that she knows much about the rites as well. Bertrude looks at you and your fellow exiles, each in turn. We frighten ye, a parrot. Oh, she has like bone arms. Everyone is silent as Bertrude searches their expressions. Then tremble, small ones, and hold well thy tongues, lest we remove them. She takes her leave without another word. Please excuse Bertrude's blunt manner. I guarantee she shall more than make up for it. Everyone disperses. It seems now that the ranks of the Nightwings are complete. Bertrude joined the group. You sense her powerful presence. Welcome? Now then, my boy, perhaps you notice that the stars are bright once more up there behind those stubborn rains. Can we even see it through the clouds? Meanwhile, it is time that we got back to business. Indeed, once more, several stars shine bright within the cold and storming sky. Alright, what do we got for our path? Where's Jomir and Goal? Okay. The chastity. Ugh. Shit. Oh shit, look how cool this is. Bernie is the Titan star. Star of the Sunken Queen, and Ill Omen, which engulfed the Star of the Wooded Watcher. Oh hell yeah. Oh wow, this, oh my god, his star is huge. We see the other ones? Oh yeah, we can. Ads are gonna play in a moment, I'm pretty sure. I gotta find more of the Titan stars. Driga? Oh yeah, this is the weird watery. Okay. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna take a quick break again, and I will play a little bit longer until some people come back. So I'll play a little bit longer. Not too much longer, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I'm allowed to do without a bunch of background noise. I will leave you with the this cat. I will be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. That. Okay, oh. Mouse was moving that around apparently. Ah, okay. Check. Cat. So, who are we up against? The chastities for this star. Ooh. Jomir. Oh, the tempers are there. Oh. The dissidents here? Oof. Well, I went against the dissidents last time. Maybe I should go after the chastity. Ugh. I just don't like them. Don't like them, but I haven't been to Auras in a little while, so it would be kind of nice. And give me a little bit more practice against the saps. Yeah, alright, sure, let's do it. Let's get it over with. Your next adversaries are to be the Chastity, headed by H. Manley Tinderstaff. They would prevail in the rights not for their freedom, but for fame and fortune in your commonwealth. You and the Lone Minstrel then go over what he knows of your next adversary. Ooh, more backstory. H. Manley Tinderstaff. The offspring of a semi-famous sap industrialist, he was born into wealth and lived in the lap of luxury, never having to fend for himself. That sounds about right. When he came of age, he soon was offered cushy ambassador positions that required little more than a silver tongue to convince the Commonwealth that he was keeping busy. He soon grew so proficient at doing nothing much at all that he started spending all his family's riches to assert his fame and status. Okay, so he's also an idiot. One day, he attempted to pay off the wrong individual, a particularly stern Commonwealth diplomat, who promptly turned him in and had him sent downriver. Manley was very disappointed by all of this, but soon he saw in it an opportunity. For he knew well that by the inner circles, there were those who had gone into exile and returned. Thanks to his connections, he tracked down the Chastity deep in Wakingwood. He finagled his way onto the Triumvirate using his well-worn skills. He in turn convinced himself that he would earn a position of great influence once he secured a way back to his home. He continues making hollow promises. As hollow as his tree bark. A shame that this Manley and the Chastity are nothing like the scribe Lusclorian. They do not share his values. Now it is time we rested, reader, giving all today's travails. Banishment deserved, yeah. You bid the Lone Minstrel good night and take your leave. It is too late now to prepare for flight, so you arrange to depart first thing in the morning. Hongshu. Who wants to talk? Oh, hi, ma'am. Oh! Gertrude's Decks. Unusual etched cards depicting the Greater Titans, probably for curses and enchantments. Oh. Oh! What? Fun. Hold on, let's read what's in here first. Ooh, this is the last one. Rights of Flame. In the words of Solium Mirror, the last of his name. With these blackened nails do I hereby inscribe the rights of flame. The bylaw shall be written here in full. We, the Eight, decree the rights a test of one's true worth in body, mind, and spirit. Now, until the stars abandon us, we shall be binding the law within the downside. Those deemed worthy in the rights are to regain their freedom from the downside and return from whence they came. Exile shall conduct the rights as one of 9 triumvirates and look toward the stars for guidance on their path. Exiles shall bear this book as status. Essential structure. Oh, this is the Pyre right here. The essential structure of a rite shall be as follows. Where chosen by the stars, within the dark of night, shall 2 triumvirates stand in opposition, far enough afield, beside their consecrated pyres symbolizing their resolve. In each triumvirate, the 3 shall act as one, to demonstrate their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The triumvirates shall endeavor to extinguish the pyre of their adversary, whose flames are only to be staunched through a celestial orb descended from the stars. Whosoever pyre remains burning shall prevail, and the triumvirate are to disperse. Searching the stars. We, the Eight, have seen the turning of the stars from now until the ending of our age, heed their guidance and ours. The stars take many cyclic turns. The rites commence at their behest upon celestial landmarks where the downside's greater titans fell before the heavens. Bearing this book bestowed on your triumvirate, you, the reader, shall perceive under which stars you are to congregate. Follow where they lead as your adversary shall. If either of you fails to appear, then neither of you walks the path. Whether you prevail or you fail, from that point the stars shall guide you on. I wonder if there's going to be a time where we're going to be going after Triumvirate and then they just don't ever show up. I love how you have a variety of tragic figures that can lead to feeling mixed, and then there's the rich jerk, yeah. What's interesting is that you could, like, him and like, Ruki was also kind of born in a bit of wealth, right? Ruki was born in some wealth, but he's a very different character to Manley. The fact that his name is Manley cracks me up. But I like that you can have characters that have similar backstories of, like, you know, being born into wealth or something, and that they can be so different. Before each rite, the rite shall not commence unless the necessary preparations are complete at a celestial landmark, ere the stars align. Exiles shall conduct the rites bearing this book, of which there are but 40 copies, each bound in astral hide. Huh? Astral hide? Exiles shall wear the sacred raiments fashioned in our likeness at the summit of Mount Elodiel. Their identities are to be concealed, for they shall represent us all. Oh, I see, that's the symbolism. Exiles shall set a metal sigil for their pyre and consecrate the grounds using the words, "The 8 scribes gave their freedom so that we may yet have ours. The heavens shall respond when all is set." Crazy that I'm learning, like, all this was revealed to me now. Law of 3. During the rite, each triumvirate shall act as one, unerringly and without question. The disobedient shall suffer banishment or permanent expulsion. Exiles should move as of a single mind to demonstrate their faith and recognize that they, as we, the 8th, cannot prevail alone. Their worth shall be determined both by their actions and their peers. Triumvirates lacking experience in this may designate a reader, whose focus on this book may help the others to coordinate. Oh, okay. So the reader isn't technically required. However, only those who shall conduct the rites firsthand shall walk the path toward enlightenment and become eligible to regain their freedom. Oh, this is the thing that Sandalwood was like, "You didn't read that bit?" No, I did not. The burning pyre. At the appointed time, at the aligning of the stars, the heavens shall rain down upon the ground sufficiently prepared, and thus the 2 opposing pyres shall be set ablaze. Thus shall commence the rite. Triumvirates are to protect their pyres as they would their lifeblood. Lifeblood itself is never to be shed before, during, or after any rite, lest the disobeyer suffer permanent expulsion. Exile is injury enough. The rite is an act of mercy. Right, so you're not supposed to beat each other up. I wonder, Wolford was talking about his group. I forget their names, but there was this girl and this guy that he was traveling with, and he said that the girl fell. Like, I don't know if it meant that she died or she, like, literally fell, and then something about the guy maybe fell off the mountain itself because of that? I wonder if she, like, was she killed? I don't know. Fear not the purifying flame. Plunge into it headlong and without fear, for you shall be protected by the stars themselves. Seek freedom in the flame. The aura. Exiles bearing the raiments in this book reveal their hidden inner aura and color of their flame. The aura is the exile's solitary weapon in the rites. If one's adversary crosses one's aura, the adversary shall be banished. Banishment is fleeting nonetheless. Seek the pyre's light and thus make your return. The exile's presence shapes the aura. Exiles gain greater auras while standing side by side with their triumvirates, for we gain strength together. Exiles may cast their aura through sheer force of focus on this book. Oh, okay, so they're using the book to cast their aura. The orb. It's so fucking funny to me that we only get this chapter after 2 liberations, and then we're like, what's this chapter? My guy. As the 2 flames are lit, so shall the celestial orb fall from the heavens, but one such orb shall be veiled by the stars, requiring triumvirates to vie for it. Its cosmic connection to the flames, the raiments, and this book bestows the necessary qualities for its bearer to prevail. Effortlessly sails the orb between the 3 and a triumvirate. It seeks the grasp of whosoever acts among the 3. Once grasped, the orb shall draw within it all the bearer's aura, fueled by the triumvirate's own flame. It is to be cast into the flame. Or I can use my shoulder buttons to turn pages. The path. In each rite, we gain enlightenment whether we prevail or we fail. Indeed, through failure do we tend to learn the most valued lessons, provided we survive. None among us have prevailed without end. Exiles who walk the path toward enlightenment shall at times be struck by an epiphany and achieve mastery in some respect. Choose well amongst these blessings we bestow. But you may yet achieve your potential, and thus you may yet achieve your potential and surpass your adversaries. Whenever you prevail, your triumvirate earns favor. In time, the triumvirate with the most favor shall be summoned to the liberation rite to earn a chance at freedom. Then the cycle shall begin anew. Liberation. Oh, last page. I'm probably not going to get any more on this chapter. Or, yeah, this section. I would assume this is all a one-go thing. The liberation rite takes place upon the fall of Solium under a blooded moon witnessed by the heralds from the stars. There the most favored triumvirates shall confront the one which we appoint. These two triumvirates first shall pass through Scribe's Gate, where their worth shall be assessed under the stars. Only the most enlightened exiles within each triumvirate may be anointed for a chance at freedom. Two of their companions shall support them whilst they strive. The anointed champion of the triumvirate, which prevails, then shall plunge into the Shimmer Pool and return in glory. Alright, heck, that's a lot. If I had read all that now. You find Big Gertrude looking about the black wagon in a disapproving way. She fixes her gaze on you. Her expression does not change. Ugh, such a clutter added to this wagon since we looked upon it last. Unsightly. We remembered thee from our abode and flagging hands. Then thou must be the reading one to whom Sandalwood referred. She moves in close, studying you. Recall that the mere touch of a bog crone of the southern bogs can induce paralysis or worse? Damn. Distant region of the Commonwealth, left well alone despite technically being part of the nation. The cold and forbidding marshlands are home to the bog dwellers of Sar, colloquially known as crones. That one such as thee can extract meaning from that tome, 'twas a feat we wish to witness for ourselves. Just watch me read all that, huh? Thy flesh has seen but the smallest fraction of the years which ours withstood, and yet we are expected to believe that thou canst understand the Book of Rites. Then she backs away, for someone else has joined you. Hail, Gertrude, madam. Is everything to your liking at this time? Or is there something more which you require? We've been unable to locate a supply of rotworm gizzard extract among thy belongings. Other than that, we shall lodge no complaint at present. Rotworm gizzard? It is possible that Wolfred has a small supply among his possessions here. If you would care to accompany me, we may yet procure some. That would be agreeable with us. And after you, madam. As they depart, you think you see a lone minstrel nod his head your way. He's like, I've saved you. Watching the skies, sitting quietly with Tizo. Talking to the scribes. Sitting quietly with Sir Gilman, yes. Eating the drive imps. Searching for food. Food. God, what should I have for lunch? We're gonna cook up some chicken for dinner tonight. Okay. I'm gonna continue my journey. I still have a little bit of free time, so no problem. You rise early that morning, though Gertrude is already awake. She scowls at you. What did I do? Good morning, reader. Gertrude, I trust your stay has not been too uncomfortable. Nay, Sandalwood, the comforts of this place are not for us. Fly us forth from here to lower ground. Let us get on with all of this. The reader here shall do so once the group is ready. I thank you for your patience. And lift off. Any more landmarks to look at on here? Ooh. Soaring far above the Sclorian shore, you notice Pamela gazing down at the frozen cliffs below. There's an oasis tucked between the chaos of Wakingwood and the sacred Mount Elodiel, a place to pause and reflect before the grueling mountain climb. That damn place down there. I like it least of all, I think, among everywhere we've been. Thankful that there's been no reason to return. Reminds me of my home is all, the Heimwing remnants. We all grew accustomed to the thin air amid the cliffs that reaches the clouds above your commonwealth. But it was not the nicest place. Little wonder that my sisters settled for a warmer base of operations in this land there by the nest of Trieste. Anyway, I'm pleased to have spent as little time as possible near here. Let's fly on by and go about our business. I like that you get points of interest that seem to unlock as you go. Maybe also depending on who you have with you in your party. Like a little house? That looks like it, yeah. This also looks like a window right here. Oh yeah, so slowly but surely I am doing more research and writing more notes for my character analysis YouTube video I want to do. He who disbelieves the rebirth of Islak, you snuffed out our Pyre's flame, prevailed, and now you flaunt across the skies. Beware, ye who would mock the design of the withdrawn, and cannot comprehend the terrors which shall come to ye in time. Hey, bitch. Anyway, I like this, the rainy weather is continuing throughout all of Downside. Anyway, So I've been doing more like research and note taking of like, you know, how should I go about making a character analysis? Because I really want to make one for the villain in Avatar, the films. So I've been looking up a few other like YouTube videos of like, you know, how do they do character analysis? What do I like about it? Oh, not you again! Have you any idea of how afraid of you we are after the last time? Just leave this wretched knight in peace. He wants nothing more to do with you. This is so go away. I almost feel bad for him, but not really. Okay, those are the worm knights, right? I'm trying to remember the sigils. But yeah, so I have like a Google Doc that I've been writing a lot of notes in, but then I realized I think like a spreadsheet would actually help me compile the notes better. So I made a spreadsheet so that way I can have like the notes positioned all across my monitor and like look at them all at once and not just like only look down. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna help because I'm trying to figure out like what's the point I want to make in the video, and write down like some specific character traits that I want to look into and whatnot, you know, and rewatch some bits and pieces so I'm making a good character analysis, right? I want it to be accurate. I want it to be as objective as possible. But I'm like, you know, might as well continue with it because I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to make it. The Elk of Auras. It has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read of the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of unfathomed learnings. Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains. Hidden properties within the water, sea creatures binding together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourselves and the chastity know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wreckage if it did not have a greater significance than first appears. May you have good fortune there during the coming rite. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things of like, I might as well give it a try because why not? Like, I had the idea, it would be a fun project, and I was feeling very unmotivated yesterday, but late in the evening, I finally started I was just forcing myself to do stuff. So I was forcing myself to look more into that. There's more stuff we can see here. Gertrude's love is up to you as the Black Wagon passes through the skies above her former abode. Our kind who lurk below, they would scarce believe we soar above them now. We told them when Sandalwood came to fetch us that we shall not return for some time. Our most accomplished laborers, with whom we shared so many moons in exile, we trust they shall carry forth the reputation of our services, for we taught them all we know. She seems almost nostalgic as she lists off the various services provided by Gertrude's. Curses, balms, potions, powders, cleaning reagents, sleep medicines, fungicides, seances. Big Gertrude's earned quite a name for itself throughout the downside for these and other things. When we are finished here, provided we do not return from whence we came, we shall return to our establishment and carry out our business from there, for much is in demand. Okay, so I can find more stuff down here without, like, even though my goal is up further. Keep going. I'm gonna bonk you guys. Hey, what's the big idea, huh? Oh, it's you Nightwings come to rub it in again, I guess. We Tempers, we've been trading flames with you who knows how long. So what, you got us once or twice lately. Matter of time before we go and get you back. You might want to keep that in mind next time you go messing with these horns, hear me? I kinda like them. Get out of my sky. Kinda like them. Despite myself, I like them. Anything down here? Oh, I also forced myself to start working on a new emote last night for the channel. A while back, Baby Carrots redeemed some channel points for like a emote suggestion. And he suggested I draw an emote with my cat, and then mention like maybe a cozy emote with using my cat as the subject. So that's what I was working on too last night. I didn't want to immediately upload it because I want to make sure I actually like it. Unfortunately, when you upload an emote on Twitch, you have to like, you just kind of have to accept it. As in like, you can't change the design of it. If you want to change the emote, you have to delete the emote and then re-add it. So you can't like update the design in that sense. You have to completely just delete it and add a new one. So I try to make sure that I'm fully happy with the emotes before I do that, because I deleted a few old ones before just to update the design a little, and I was like, this is kind of cumbersome. But yeah, so hopefully a new emote coming soon for fun. My little cakey. Fathomless Trench. Oh! You sense the presence of your adversary Dalbert here and may learn of his recent activity. Ooh. He believes the 8 scribes shall bless you here. Interesting. Gizo thinks this may be a more restful current towards the Hulk of Ores. No, I want to learn more about Dalbert. What the heck? And here. Sea of Solace. Nice. You touched down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilman and the Pyre Hearts. You shall soon carry on by sea, though for now you have some time to spare. Scry for information. Oh, hi, Volfred. Okay, I think we'll do this little section here, and then I'll probably call it done for the night. The night? The day. I had to remember I started this early. Beyond this shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidden and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here, at the bottom of the world? This makes me feel like the world is very vertical. Like, not like a globe, but more like realms that you go up and down in. It's like the underworld, it's like Hades! We could not deduce whence sprang the carcasses of ancient sailing ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. It was here we first met Ores, called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Soliamir in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then, with the Underking, we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure. I like the theme that plays here. Wilfred is poring over a copy of the Book of Rites as you approach. Looks up at you and smiles. The Road to Freedom, written in a book that hardly anyone believes exists, and fewer still can read and comprehend. Sometimes I marvel at how absurd all of this is, my boy. Tell me something, though. I spent so much time considering the book, but know so few with whom I could discuss it in much detail. You've had some time to return through it by now, though, so what do you think? Worth all the fuss? You find it fascinating. Come across more than your fair share of books, but none quite like this. Find it tedious. It is an archaic volume dense with lore you are not concerned with at this point. You only skimmed it. You would rather reserve judgment until you have had more reading time. Cannot say. The right of books is meant to be experienced and cannot be described. No, I find it fascinating. Are you kidding? Like, books are my life in the Commonwealth. You tell Volfred the book has fascinated you and that you've never seen anything quite like it. He nods slowly as you describe your experience with it. Share the sentiment. To have it in our possession is a genuine artifact from a forgotten time. How much of it is exactly true, and how much of it is the scribe's retelling of events? That's always the thing with stories, right? Even people writing about history, how much of it is like actual true history, and how much is it them interjecting their own interpretation of events? I find it endlessly fascinating to consider, I must admit. He puts away his copy of the book with care. It is amazing that these volumes have survived for all this time, I think. Whatever they are made of has withstood the ravaging effects of time quite well. I think it said something about astral hide, whatever the fuck that is. The ideas there contained, they remained rather provocative as well. Maybe it's from Islak. You think that the Commonwealth disavows the existence of this book, despite official recognition of the 8 scribes? Yeah! Weird! Although the reasons why are in there, written plain. How fascinating that secrets have been kept for all this time. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me for my extracurricular interest in his teachings. I used to teach a version of his history. To have access to the real thing has brought me some small pleasure. Yeah, I imagine. Let us be certain to reserve these volumes for whomever shall be next to use them. Looks like we have 5 or 6 of them? 6 of them. He turns his attention to other matters and bids you a good afternoon. 2 here, there's 4 here. Okay, yeah, I've already caught up with that. Alright. Okay, let's go scry for information, and then I think that's where I'll probably end it after this. Your senses guide you to a scrying pool somewhere in the boundless waters of Fathomless Trench, and you look upon the waters. Oh! Soon you experience a vision of Dalbert, who stood against Ignarius and the Tempers in his most recent rite. Oh, this is cool. Ignarius, we thank you and the Tempers for an honorable contest. Might want to shut your mouth there, Dalbert. Good thing for you, these rites make me play nice. You wouldn't be mean to Dalbert, would you? We understand the rites create ill will. May all of you yet to find a path toward enlightenment until we meet again. Interesting. Oh! The vision fades! It seems the fate prevailed against the Tempers sometime not long ago, gaining the favor of the scribes. Oh shit! I wonder if the fate will be next. You wonder where their paths have taken them since, as you return to the Black Wagon to pursue your vocation. Hell yeah, vocation time. Do I want to mentor someone? Hold on, let me... Oh yeah, Gertrude. She's a bog dweller, once feared and respected in the Commonwealth for her sorceress work. Cass was an alchemist. The Commonwealth tolerated the bog dwellers, desiring the product of their sorceress trade. The bog dwellers on the outskirts of the Commonwealth perform profane experiments with little supervision. She's a bog dweller of considerable notoriety here in the downside, and runs a sort of business bearing her own name. She has a forbidding way about her, but her respect for Volfred is evident, and even borders on affection. She seems to know much about the rites, despite not having conducted them prior to joining forces with you. Cool, okay. The High Presence. The amount of hope is Chodario. Oh, Tisa. Oh no, Faye has the most hope. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Thinking of Ulmer, Reader's Influence. Okay, yeah. Who else is getting buffed by stuff right now? Who else getting buffed by something? Oh, her, yeah, the Mastery. Vince, Fluent. I like how it tells you what exactly is buffing them. Good. Alright. Cap. Let's forage. Let's forage. Cool depths or warm shallows. There's a source of enlightenment here. That enlightenment awaits those who look deep into the sea. You said something Falcon Ron values here. Old keepsakes sometimes float closer to the warmer surface here. Oh, I'm really intrigued by this. Let's look here. Oh! Wisdom Trace. Grants in exile 1,000 enlightenment! Oh! I thought it was gonna be like a general, like a miniature little boost of enlightenment to everyone in the group. So this is basically like if I tutored someone. Except I can... Okay. Interesting. Wisdom Trace. Those sensitive to the presence of the 8 scribes may see traces of them here and there. Well, it's basically like I tutored them. Okay. It auto-saved there. This is probably a good place to end it then. I think might as well. Might as well. We'll continue that next time. Which I have to decide when I'm gonna play next. So, normally I don't take Wednesdays off, but I took Wednesday off. And normally I take Friday and Saturday off. I will not be able to do anything on Saturday because I think I'm going to be celebrating my grandma's birthday as more of like a birthday party on Saturday. I saw her on her actual birthday on Tuesday. She's 88 years old. But I think we're doing like an actual group celebration on Saturday. So I may or may not stream tomorrow. I'm only saying it because like, if I had the chance to and it sounded really fun and I had nothing else that I had to take care of, then maybe I'll do it. But as of right now, it's just up in the air. But you know, I might not. And if I don't stream tomorrow, the next time I'll be back is Sunday. Sunday's like my almost always guaranteed day for me to stream during the day. So on Sunday, I'd probably be back around noon Pacific time to start stream. Maybe I could get like a good 4-hour stream in on that day. Anything else? Anything else we're gonna mention? This game's fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time with it. I'm glad I'm vibing with the gameplay. It's still a little... I feel like I'm not super good at it yet, but it's really fun, I think. So... Hey, thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Ooh, I wonder. Hold on. I'm very bad at remembering how to raid people. Hold on, I'm gonna like alt tab out of this, but we'll continue the music here. I wonder if, first of all, if anyone else is playing Pyre. Let me see if there's anyone else that I could raid that's playing Pyre. That could be fun, unless there's like spoilers. I don't know, but I'll check really quick. No one but me. Okay, in that case, I could just go and raid Carcala again because why not? Hey, have you guys heard of Carcala? I say this as I know several people here watch Carcala already. But she's great. She's a fantastic streamer. You should go watch her stream usually older video games. And by older, I mean 15 years and older. So that may or may not actually be old. But anyway, I think this is the right thing. Okay, so I'll do this for fun. I won't be able to stick around and watch her much anyway, but you know, we'll just go on over there and hopefully I remember to end my stream properly after I do the raid because I don't do it that often. But yeah, again, thank you again for watching me today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm gonna get some lunch before I get to work on other stuff around the house. And if I'm not back on Friday, I'll be back on Sunday. Okay, see y'all later.